fabulous people.
Good morning, ghouls and guys. What's
You're so
up?
funny. Hey, Carla. Carla was first. Ooh,
I know,
Nanya.
right?
Charlie Girl says, good morning, good morning.
Good morning. So I was looking before my internet crashed on me last night, which I think looking at it this morning, it wanted to force an update, and that's what happened, I
Oh,
guess.
yeah.
So
Yep.
whatever. I hope it's happy now. But morning, Samara. But I got some notification. I guess the census is over
Remy.
or some shit from
Yeah.
our local news. So I don't know. We'll look and
Oh,
see.
really?
Local news census.
Good morning, Samara. Good morning, Remy.
And
Yeah, computers are touchy like that. When you deny them an update over and over and over, they eventually get to a part where they're like, no, you're not denying me anymore. I'm going to crash your computer just so you can update.
Yep.
I was just telling Misdemeanor, I slept like crap last night.
I think everybody did.
Yeah, I was up like every hour. Hey, misbehaving. Hello, Carla.
Oh my God, I was sick all night.
You were sick?
Yeah.
Oh,
On her birthday night.
Olive Garden did not agree with me last night.
Oh, no.
No, I don't know. I don't know what it was. But,
That's funny that you say that because Olive Garden is one of my husband's favorite places to eat. Not me, not so much. Hey, Dory. But it is his. So usually for like our anniversary, my mom or the kids, they'll all pitch in and give us a gift certificate, right, to Olive Garden. And we love going. And last time we went, he got really sick. He ate some, I don't know, some red pasta stuff. Because I'm not a red pasta person. Usually I eat like Alfredo with shrimp or whatever, but he ate like a lasagna or something.
I said that. That's what I
she
ate
had.
was Alfredo with shrimp.
Oh,
I
no.
was sick all night. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay, they're saying that the U.S. Census Bureau announced that the nationwide count will end on Thursday following a decision by the U.S. Supreme Court, which allowed the U.S. federal government to stop counting a month earlier than originally planned. Okay.
Yeah, because when I opened up today, my internet, you know how you pick Google or you pick whatever, I opened it up and there was a big thing on there. Are you mailing in your votes? Or are you going to the polls? And it wanted me to take a toll. And I was going to the polls. I'm not mailing mine in. I really have a feeling this mailing in thing is going to be a catastrophe.
It is. It already is. It already is. They're already finding mail that's being thrown away. They're already having polling problems at the polls here in our town because early voting started yesterday. They had to shut it down in one county because the equipment was jacking up. Don't know why.
Oh, Miss Behaven had the worst food poisoning from shrimp Alfredo too. Ugh.
Yeah, you know what mine was? The worst that I ever had was fried oysters because they were not cooked appropriately.
Oh, knock on wood.
When I tell you that I threw up my toenails, I'm not even kidding.
You hear me knock on wood? No, never had food poisoning.
I heard
it was the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really sick to my stomach. Like I have been all night.
Will you listen? Stop humping. Stop it.
Uh-oh.
I don't want to stop humping.
Then you need to, then I will send Bessie to your house. If you need something to hump, because evidently she needs something to hump too. The two of you can hump each other, but you're both girls. I'm just saying.
So funny. I don't want to stop humping. You're classic.
No, she's sitting over there like, I wasn't doing anything. She's humping the other female dog's face. Seriously? Stop.
Oh, jeez.
It's a dominance thing. She wants to prove to her. Everybody knows you're the alpha. Stop it.
See, Wookie won't try to do that to Dino, but he'll do it to humans. he loves humans' legs. And it's like, get off. Like, I can't do it.
Come here.
I can't do it.
Now
Like
they're
last
stalking
night
the
I was
cat.
sitting here. I was sitting in my computer chair and I have a fold out table. You know those little TV trays? That's
Yep.
what it's called, TV trays. I had a TV tray out. I was eating my king size drumstick. You know, the ice cream drumstick. I was
Yep.
eating that. And the dog is trying to hump my legs. I literally had to put my legs on top of my table so he would leave me alone.
If you two don't leave that cat alone, what is with the drama this morning, girls?
What? What's going on?
The two little ones, Bessie and Stevie, don't look at me like Smeagol.
Thank you, Charlie. I hope I get over it. God, I feel like
Leave her alone.
crap
Did you
right
get
now.
a new phone, Carla?
Yeah, I'm getting it. I didn't
You
get
are
it right.
getting
Which
it?
one are you getting? Which one?
Have you picked?
I'm not sure. He wants to surprise me.
Oh, so you gave him so
No,
have
I
you
was
given
mad at
him the
this
ones that
morning. I
you
said,
like?
You gave me food poisoning last night.
They're trying to kill you to get out of paying
You're
for the
trying to
phone.
kill me out of get out of payment, get me a new phone.
Right.
Oh God!
So did
I
you
was
tell
in the
him
box.
like your options and then he wants to surprise you, or is he
Yeah,
surprising
I
you
told him-
surprising?
I told him. I gave him the options.
Did you give him
We'll
the
see.
notebook? The notebook 20.
That's the one I want.
That's
I
what
know.
you need.
I'm telling you that notebook,
Ultra.
the note.
That
the
note.
is the way to go.
That's what I showed Mike last night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, by the way, we're getting new phones. He's like, oh, okay. But we lease ours. We don't pay them out. No,
Yeah,
we don't.
he buys them outright.
We did that for years and years and years and years, and no. And then we would have to wait like 2 years before we could be eligible to get new ones. So when they
Right.
came out with the lease option, you could get the new one every year. So we went, and it was much cheaper to do it that
I
way.
think phones are insane. The
Yeah.
prices on these phones.
A $1,400
is crazy.
phone? Are you kidding?
That's what he said to
Especially
me.
when people just shove it in a pocket or in a purse. I mean,
I do.
I
I'm
can't
like
tell
really
you.
bad with my phones.
I
I'm the
am
worst.
too. I am
I'm
too.
very-
I'm
But
really bad.
But when you think about it, if you went and bought a desktop computer,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
okay, first of all, you can't carry it around with you, and it's
No.
going to run you about $3,000 for a desktop, not a laptop. A laptop's going to cost you a couple grand, and you're not really going to carry it with you in your hand everywhere you go. A phone has the capacity of a computer. It is a computer
It really is.
that you can
It
carry
is
everywhere you
true.
go. So in
Uh-huh.
perspective, it's really not that outrageous.
That expensive. Yeah.
You treat your phone like a queen, right? I treat it better than I treat myself.
I've
don't
learned
treat
to
mine.
treat mine like a queen. I've learned. Like, I've broken so many phones. I've lost so many phones.
That's why my
I'm
husband's
getting
like-
out of the car and I got my hands full of groceries and I got my freaking phone in my bra.
Not only
And
that,
I bend over and it falls out and smashes. I can't even tell you. My husband told me the last time, he said, "This is it." He's like, "I can't tell you how much money we have spent on phones for you because you break them."
Right.
I'm done. And this
I
one,
drop mine. I try
Yeah.
to carry because my
Mhm.
thing is I want to carry everything upstairs.
all
At
at the same
once.
time. One
Yeah.
trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll just stick my phone on my thing, and I'll just by the time I get upstairs, I've dropped my phone about 10 times.
Yeah.
yeah. But I've learned to treat it like a queen.
With Sprint over the years, because we've been with them since 2006, we would, instead of paying for it all up front, because it's $1,000 phone, I don't know too many people that just have $2,000 laying around to go buy a phone, right?
Right.
So we would always do a payment option. So every month they would put it in with your bill. So you're paying, $20, $30, $40 a month, whatever, for the phone. All right. Till it's paid off. And it usually takes 2 years or whatever. And then you can change it in for another one. Right. Then they came up with the lease option thing. And I'm like, well, we're already taking that much out. Why not lease it and not have any obligation to it and just turn it in and get a new phone every year? It just made more sense. So that's what we've been doing. Yeah, the OtterBox cases are the best. Problem is,
Actually, Pelican, Pelican. There's
Yes.
a place, Pelican, that makes cases. Let's just say that. There's a place called Pelican that makes cases. They make them for the Army, The military, they make them for movies, for people that are in the movies. It's the really hard cases where you can drop them out of an airplane and they're not going to crack, they're not going to break, they're waterproof. They make like OtterBox cases for your phone. It's expensive, but they are sturdy and waterproof. I like them better than the OtterBox. Yes.
They have one. They have the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. Ha 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 ha. But they're all black. I want clear.
You want clear or that, what was it?
Wait,
that
this
pink,
one is clear.
What was it? That pink, I can't remember the name of it. It was pink something that you were looking at. Wasn't it a pink?
No, it's a copper. It's copper.
That's what it was.
They have a holster and kickstand. Comes with easy-to-use holster with swiveling belt clip and kickstand. Built-in micropel keeps your case cleaner. Lifetime warranty. But what color is it, peeps? It says gray clear. So it's got gray around the edges and then clear where I would see the color of the phone. That's what I want. How much is this bitch? Let's look at buy now. Oh, how much are you going to cost me? $1 million. It's not even giving me that option. It's like, bitch, we know you can't afford it.
Why
Don't
are
be
we
clicking.
Where did Jenna go?
I don't know. I think we're muted. Did she mute?
I switched.
Oh, she switched over.
Oh.
I switched over.
Why
I
is
have it set up all day for when I go live. That way I can sneak outside and you guys don't even know it.
there's $60?
You did.
But you know what?
$60. The phone?
The case.
Oh, the
You
case.
wish it was the
I was
phone.
going to say, what the
You
phone?
freaking wish. No, but here's the thing. I have dropped mine and it would have cost me $250 to fix it. So the
Right.
60 in perspective is a steal. I'm just saying. Should I go to work for them? PR?
Yes.
I should be their advertising agent.
I think they should sponsor Jenna.
Right?
I know they should sponsor you.
They should
Yeah.
sponsor you.
We're gonna have to talk to these people. Do you want me to
I
call them?
think so.
I can be your agent. I'll be your
I
agent,
think we
Jenna.
both should get sponsored for anything we promote on our channels.
I agree.
I agree.
So I wonder how creators do it. Do they call the places and say, "Listen"? Because I know a lot of them, huh?
Don't they usually email them?
Well, I know that the companies usually email the creators, but I'm wondering because there's a lot of companies out there that are on all the time. Good morning, Turquoise.
Good morning, Turquoise.
Hey, Turquoise.
So I'm wondering if there's some companies that just, randomly think, okay, well, creators that have X amount of subs or patrons or whatever, we'll email them because people are watching them, right? So there's that. But if you're not and you're just building, why can't you email them and say, yo, hey,
You could.
I know I'm little, but I'm growing, bitches.
Right. I don't think they want to mess with us little non-grown, they want people
No,
that
I think
have
25,000 or
subs.
more.
Yeah, I think it is.
Because I know, Stephanie Harlow promotes a lot of stuff.
She does, but she picks. Like she says, she did a live one time and she was talking about how, she gets people that email her daily, but she and MFW do the same thing. They only use the products or sponsor the products that they actually like and use, instead of where there's some channels that will sponsor anything they give them. Don't know if it works, if it's good quality, whatever. But MFW and Stephanie have both said if they don't like the product, they're not going to sponsor it.
Right. They don't actively
That's
use it and
integrity.
stuff. Yeah. Yep.
Because some people do have integrity on YouTube.
Where?
It's hard to find.
No.
There somewhere.
That's not
Like
true.
Just joking.
I actually got that.
Fired up about me.
I actually went with a product that Stephanie Harlow was doing. It was that where you could order books.
The
I forgot the
audio.
name. The what?
Is it audio something?
Yeah, the audio thing. I actually did that for a month because she had like a 50% off, and then they had a deal. So I did it for a month, and I loved it.
I
And that's where
want to do
she does a lot
Magellan.
of her crime. I might get it back again because, like she says, like when she's cleaning or whatever, she has her headphones in and she's listening to a book,
Yeah.
which gives her some of her material for her crime.
That's kind
Yeah.
of what I do with YouTube. I'm always listening to YouTube.
Exactly. I'm usually listening to YouTube where I could really be listening to a case that I want to do instead, but it's hard.
I want Magellan because she's
That's
Magellan's
yeah,
my
the
She always,
Magellan
yeah,
TV.
she
the
promotes it a
Magellan
lot.
TV because I love documentaries, and if I have a choice on any of the streaming services like Prime or Netflix or any of those, I'm gonna search documentaries first. I mean, that's just it's like my autopilot goes straight there first.
I like documentaries, but I like crime documentaries, not history. You're more like you will do history and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm more of a crime documentary, but she said she got it for her dad and
Yeah.
he loved it. She got it for him for Christmas or something, and he loves it.
YouTube police will shut them down. Yeah.
Shivering. It is freezing out here today. Freezing. Let's see. It's going to be sunny, though.
Oh, so pretty. So pretty.
Sunny here,
My
too.
sun's not up yet. It's still dark outside here.
It is. See?
Yep.
Well, the pretty leaves, guys.
Do you think they'll ever get rid of daylight savings time since we don't farm anymore?
No.
Haven't they gotten rid of it in Arizona?
I think there's one state that just does not participate. I don't know which one it is, though. They're like, screw you,
I thought
people.
it was Arizona.
And I don't know. The rest of the world must think we're fucking nuts. Of course, I think they're nutty, too, because they put up with our shit. Because we're like the only country that does this crap. So they have to keep up with, like, if they do business with our part of the world, they have to keep up with what time we're going off of. Like, who are we, right?
Right.
Like our shit doesn't stink. I don't know. I'd be like, what time is it over there? I don't know. Fuck.
Is it daylight savings time?
Right.
I feel so bad that Carla was up all night on her birthday. She should have been, sleeping and being pampered.
I should have been. But I was so sick. I was up with Samara for a long time in voice chat last night. We were just gib-gabbing.
Hang on,
I had a rough day, so I went to bed. I climbed into bed early. Thinking because I had such a rough day yesterday that I would sleep good, but I didn't. I was up.
Well, here's my thing. I'm like thinking, oh, this is great because I can sleep in today. What time am I up? 5:30.
Right.
Yeah,
and I message or Ms. Demeanor messages me and she goes, what are we doing up?
What are we doing up? Why are we at this hour of the morning?
Yeah,
I know.
I don't have to be.
I got up at 5:30 and like 6 o'clock you had wrote in Discord and I was like, what is she doing up?
Right.
Oh, I asked myself the same question, being that I felt sick too. I'm like, why am I out? But I'm going to support my besties.
Yes. You
I'm
attack
always
some
gonna
chips
support
around
Jenna.
1 a.m.
Yeah.
She's
No
changing
matter
us
what.
around. Y'all still got the same faces. Why are you not changing your faces? You ghouls. Silly ghouls.
You're lucky I'm even here.
This is a new face. This one's a new one. I just changed it this morning. This is the
yours is
one.
new.
Yeah, this is the one Carla did for me. And it says Happy Halloween underneath, but I couldn't get the Happy Halloween to show. But this one is the pink. It's still the same crackly face.
Yeah.
As the other one. Good morning, hanging with Mr. J.
Good morning, Mr. J.
The next one is going to be the blue one with the gangly teeth. That's my next one.
You're so funny.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm looking through to see if I have one that says. I know I've got one that says Happy Halloween on it, but I don't know which one it is.
Carla, Samara said you guys were up pretty late watching horror shows.
What?
Were you watching horror shows? I bet you I know what kind of horror shows, but we'll talk about that later.
That's too funny. Where'd
That
she?
is stupid. I
Where
don't
did
know
she
where
go?
probably to get a coffee,
Probably.
or she had to run to the potty.
All right, let's
Either
see.
one.
That one. I've done that one. I've done that. Well, no, I haven't done that one yet, but I'm saving that one.
What's that one? Is that the Halloween one
One
you're
of the-
using for Halloween?
No,
Samara's
I don't know
laughing.
which one I'm going to use for Halloween. That one I love.
I know. It will
I
be
need to say
myself.
something. I need
Yes.
to say something.
Say
Okay.
it.
Thank you very much, Nanya, for the beautiful flower arrangement you sent me yesterday. It
They
was
were
Let me
beautiful.
see. Actually,
gorgeous.
hold on. I'm gonna pull them up so everybody can see them.
They
Hold
were
on.
beautiful.
They were
Pretty.
beautiful. I just gotta find it. So give me a minute.
And just to say, because you can't see it in that picture, they're arranged on a cake plate.
Oh,
And I don't have a cake plate, so
cha-ching.
Okay, here we
Yeah.
go.
So now you have to make a
very,
cake.
very nice. Very
You can
nice.
put your better than
beautiful.
sex cake on there.
Mhm.
Yeah, baby.
So this is. Let me go to full screen.
Look how pretty.
Isn't that beautiful?
That
And it's
is
got
beautiful.
candles.
It's
I
got
wish I
candles
could
and
make it
looks
bigger.
like a cake.
That
Yes.
is beautiful.
It was very nice of Nanya.
Very
nice.
Very,
nice.
very nice. I really appreciated that.
And it was
That
a
was nice to get.
surprise, wasn't it? You didn't even know it was
I didn't
coming.
expect it. I really didn't.
Did you think it was from your husband originally?
I did. And then I read the card and I'm like, oh my
Yeah,
God,
yeah.
I can't believe Nanya
I
sent me
love
flowers.
surprises like that, like a knock on the door.
I
There was
do,
one
like when you
year.
don't expect them. And it's such a beautiful, it's so different because it's not in a vase, you know, it's
Right.
like the way it's arranged is like a cake.
I'm shocked
Mhm.
you answered your
Beautiful.
front door. I'm shocked.
There was one year
Yeah,
my
well, I saw the
brother.
big box. I
Oh,
saw he
see,
was carrying
I
a big
had mine
box, and I'm like,
delivered.
it's my birthday, so maybe my kids sent me something. I should have known better.
But your
Should have
son
known
remembered your
better.
birthday this year.
Yes, he did.
So there you go.
There was
He
one
messaged
year.
me and he said, "Mommy, happy birthday."
Mommy,
Oh.
Mommy, how cute is
By the
that?
way, he's doing very well.
Good.
Very
Good.
well. Yes.
Good,
Very
good,
well.
He's
good.
recovered from cleaning up the poop off the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Oh, poor
Did you?
guy.
Hey, did you see in Discord? I
Sidewalk
sent you a Amazon link for a pooper scooper that you could get him for Christmas. You have to get him that as a gag gift for Christmas. Thought you might need this, son. Here's a pooper scooper.
I loved it because my brother, on my 40th, when I turned 40, my brother lives out of state, so I don't see him very much. And usually he remembers my birthday, I remember his. Usually we just message each other, hey, bro, or hey, sis, happy birthday, blah, 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 much love. Well, one day, somebody pulled up in my driveway and they came out with a big bouquet of flowers and 2 balloons. And I was like, who is and it was my brother. He had them delivered to me. It was so sweet.
That
I
is
love
sweet.
surprise. Yeah, I love surprises like that.
But yeah, it was like such a surprise, and I'm like, I didn't expect it, and I think those are the best surprises. Like very
Yeah.
thoughtful, very, very thoughtful, and I really appreciated it.
Yeah, I don't know if Nanya just saw if she's busy at work or not, but
I
she'll
don't
have to
know.
rewatch it.
Yeah,
I don't
we'll
know
have
if
to
she
tell
got
her to
to.
go watch the beginning.
Oh,
near the
you are
beginning.
here. Did you see that we showed the flowers that you got, Carla? They were
Yeah,
beautiful.
Yes, and I think.
And she doesn't have a cake plate. So you did
Yeah.
a double whammy. You
Yeah.
got 2 things she needed.
There you go.
Yeah. And it was so different, like to get it the way the arrangement came, like on a cake plate like that. Was like so cool. And I didn't expect it. Those are like the best gifts. Like
I
when you
know,
don't
right?
expect it. Yeah. So
Yeah, you'll have to rewind, Nanya. We just showed it.
Yeah,
We showed
just
the
showed it.
pretty bouquet, and then she's excited because she doesn't have a cake plate, and it's on a cake plate. So now she can make us a cake.
There you
Yeah,
go.
when we go for our weekend.
Yep. When we finally book our weekend away.
Yeah,
We
Hopefully
need to do
soon.
that. We need to figure that out.
We
yeah.
really do.
I think COVID will be over after November 3rd.
I was thinking a good, book, like, plan it, like, the year. It takes a year for people to save and everything. We just got to figure out where's a happy middle.
You know what
For-
would be fun if we're going to plan a year from now to do a trip to Salem?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's not really in the middle, but it kind of is. You know what I mean? I think the
Right.
furthest ones out would be me and maybe Ms. B. Morning,
Good
Nanya.
morning, Nanya.
Hi guys, Carla. I'm so
Hey.
glad you like.
Oh, I love
Sorry, I
them.
still have my froggy voice.
You're
We
froggy.
showed them off this morning, so I don't know if
Aw.
you were in there. We showed.
I was, and then I had to get down because I was
Stuff.
getting my makeup. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm trying to get ready, and I'm not going anywhere today because I'm tired. Like
I hear
I'm
ya.
too tired. I'm tired of driving around. I still haven't gotten my money for my stipend for my. What happened?
I don't know.
You're
Oh.
still here.
For my car. So I'm kind of pissed that I'm doing all this driving around and I'm supposed to get paid on doing that. So
they
like,
haven't
no,
paid you.
no, he still hasn't paid me for it. So, and I've mentioned it 3 times already.
Well, maybe if you stop driving around, then he'll
That's
get
what-
the point.
Yep, that's what I'm going to tell him.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't afford me to drive around, I'm not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
that's
don't
that.
blame. But the flowers were beautiful.
Oh,
It
thank
was
you.
very
thought
nice of you.
I saw it, the picture, and when I looked at it, I was like, because I was telling Carl I wanted to do something different. I just didn't, I love bouquet flowers. They're beautiful. But I just wanted something different for her. And I kept looking at stuff and I was getting aggravated because I was like, this one, no, this one. And then I came across and it said happy birthday cake. And I thought it was a real cake until I blew up the picture. And I'm like, oh my God, this is so cool. This
Yeah,
is
because they even
different.
had the candles in it and everything,
Yeah.
which is really cool.
That is cool.
She said she got the plates, and I was like, wow, that is cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know they were going to do that.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's like a cake plate. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
So I was glad.
Yeah, I was impressed.
I'm just
I-
very
and I was
happy
surprised.
you liked it.
The best thing was I was really surprised.
Really
Like, I was
good.
really surprised.
Yeah, when you said I was shocked, I was like, she was shocked.
I was because I didn't expect it.
Yeah, because you didn't mention anything. Usually we're
No.
really bad at
Oh.
holding secrets. Usually we're like, oh, we're sending you something. Look
I
for
did
it.
tell
It'll
her.
be
I
here.
did.
Oh, you
Remember?
did? I
I
didn't think
said-
you even told her.
I said, Carla, something's coming, but I had to send it to Carla because I didn't know her last name.
Carla. You should have put Carla Coalition.
I was gonna do.
You should pay attention
Actually,
on YouTube. I've been doxxed enough times.
actually, I did put Carla's Coalition.
Oh, you
And-
did?
Yeah, and for some reason it didn't take it. So then I was like, all right, Carla, wow, why can't you take Coalition? How do you know if that's not a last name or not?
Right.
It wouldn't take it. So I just put Carla then. And because she told me it'll come no matter what you put, as long as you have the
'cause
address.
I've put YouTube names on before.
Oh, turquoise, you gotta get warm fuzzy socks. That's
Oh,
what I
yeah,
have on.
that's
Because
what I
my
have.
feet always are cold. Even in the summer, they're cold. But in the winter, they're really, really cold because I have really bad circulation. So my feet
too.
are always cold. And I must have 30 pairs of those warm fuzzy socks. And my mom actually one year for Christmas got me socks that are like, that I could turn
Thermal?
on. Like
Oh.
a heated blanket, but they're heated socks. And she got me a heated vest that I wear. It's a vest and I can turn it on high, medium, or low. Love it. And it's got a rechargeable battery. And I
Wow.
wear that underneath
Wow.
my jacket when we take the dogs for a run. And I'm always warm with that.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then my mom got me the socks to go with it. I was a little worried about the socks because I'm like, if I step in a puddle, am I going to get electrocuted?
Right?
But I guess you don't, you know? She's like, no, silly, you got rubber shoes on, you know, the soles of your shoes. Then you're not going to get electrocuted, you ding dong. I was like, well, I don't know. I would think that you would, but, and it's a battery operated too. It's like right up around the, around your ankles, there's a little zipper. I hear a kitten.
Me too. Is that your baby?
No, that's my sister. Hold on.
Oh, she's calling you. That's her ringtone.
That's her ringtone. That's so cute.
I
Oh my
forgot that was her
God.
ringtone.
That
I
is
really
so
thought she
cute.
had a new kitten.
I do too. I'm like, oh, listen to that little baby. I asked for a kitten and he said no. Like, why? They're so cute.
They are, but they get bigger.
I know.
Just like babies.
Just
Babies
like-
are
I
so
know.
cute, but they get bigger.
But those ragdoll
Dogs.
kittens, you guys, if you, look them up. Their faces are just, I want to bite them. They're so when I see something so cute, I'm like, I got to bite your cheeks. But and that's how their faces, and I don't know why they call them ragdolls, but they're, I guess because they got these round faces, but they're the cutest faces you've ever seen. And I'm like, that's the cat I want to get. I want that cat. And he's like, no. I'm thinking, he goes, I think I'm allergic to it. I go, you think? That means you're not.
Yeah, when you
Yeah.
think about it.
You
yeah.
know if you're allergic to
You
cats.
know, come on. It's like, I don't, and then I said, okay, then I want a dog. Then I want my German Shepherd. And he's like, they shed a lot. I go, okay, I'm going to move out and I'm getting my own dog.
I'm moving
getting my
out.
dog,
You're
I'm
not
getting my
letting me have an
cat.
animal. That's it. I'm moving out. I don't want another animal. I got more than enough. I have 2 cats and 2 dogs, and they're all males. I don't have a girl. I have all
that's what
boys.
I always had as a male.
I have all boys, and I love them to death. But they're getting older. You know, one of my cats is 13, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's getting up there. And then Dino is my oldest dog, and he's 8. And my husband said, I said, after they go, that's it. I don't want any more. And he's like, that ain't going to work. He's like, because we've had a house full of animals, all our relationship, all our kids growing up. He's like, could you imagine being in your house with not an animal? And I'm like, no, I couldn't. No.
Samara, my son is allergic, but for some reason, when he was dating some girl, she had Siamese, and he wasn't allergic to those at all. So I don't know if there's a different type of dander with the Siamese cat.
I could
But
see
he's like-
Samara doing a dating site
I
saying
know.
rules.
love
Must
animals.
not be allergic to animals. It's a must.
Any
You can
animal.
chew with your mouth open, but you better like animals.
You can choose your mouth open. I love it. No, that would drive me crazy. Carla, I'm getting like you. I was watching TV, I guess at the computer, and he's eating something, and all I hear is, and I turn around and go, what are you doing?
Was that him?
Yeah, and he looks at me and goes, what? I said, you're smacking your lips and you're just like making these sounds. They're like horrible. And he goes, oh, sorry. And he starts laughing. I go, oh my God, you like it that much?
Carla, did your picture change? Turquoise says, Carla, either
Yeah.
I'm tripping or your picture has
No, I
changed.
changed my picture.
Hey,
just
2
changed it.
tacos. Good
Oh, you
morning.
did?
Are
That's
you
so
on your
cool.
way
Is
to
that
hell?
you? 2 tacos.
I just changed it again.
Did you?
Yes, she did. You're tripping out,
I did.
Turquoise.
You're tripping out. I'm
Hey, Brian St.
Brian.
John. Good
Brian.
morning.
Hello, Brian.
Hey, Brian.
Brian.
Brian, I like
Brian
your
was cheating
picture.
on us. He was in Robbie's
Yeah,
live.
I saw
He
him.
was cheating.
Ah.
The cheating bastard.
You're in trouble, boy.
Go look up / Google the new cornholio symptoms that is puzzling doctors. Where's misdemeanor?
geez.
She's good
What's a
at that.
cornholio?
Rona. I call it cornholio.
She
Okay.
calls it cornholio.
I
Oh,
do.
why? You're not supposed to say.
No,
That's
I
what they
just
say,
said.
but I say it all the
Yeah.
time.
You do clean up nice, Brian. I actually really like that picture of you.
Let me see. I didn't see it. Where's Bri?
Yeah, that's a nice picture of him.
Oh, it is a nice picture, Bri. You look so studious,
Let me look.
like professional.
I'm gonna mute because they yell at me for tapping on my keyboards. I tap, 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 and they're like, what is that?
Who yells at you?
So-
I never know.
Nobody does
I'm not
that.
No,
sensitive
all of you
noise.
guys do. Every single one of you, because
I
I'll
used to
tap
get-
and my
what's
mic
that?
is so close to it, I sound like somebody when I
used to
type
get
on my
shit for
computer.
it too. I get it when I was doing my lives, and I would start typing in the live, and the one girl's like, "It's like click, 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 click." So
Oh, that's annoying though.
it is because your nails hit it, and you don't really realize it until
My
someone's just like,
therapist, she's a real bad one. Oh God, she clicks really loud. I'm
"Does
like,
she?" Did you tell her?
yeah, I did.
What'd she
I
say?
did. She knows it because she knows my issues with sound. I'm like,
So why
yeah,
would she do that then? If you have issues with,
because she doesn't have a choice.
oh,
It's her work computer, and she has to write. She has to write down everything. She has to type out everything.
does
So,
she
but
have
it's
long nails
annoying.
too?
I like mute.
See,
Mute.
when I think it's when you have the longer nails and you can hear it.
What's this?
What is that?
Okay, so this is a frightening new coronavirus symptoms that is puzzling doctors.
What is it?
It says,
What? Come
who
on.
can't yet explain how or why the pathogens operate. Some patients who tested positive for coronavirus reported ringing in their ears, sometimes followed by hearing loss. Hearing may return after treatment with steroids, but the ringing might remain. Doctors
What?
think the virus impacts the ears via tiny blood vessels, as
Ugh.
Corona-19 is known to cause blood clots in the body.
Hey,
Oh,
Taco.
great.
Yeah, Two Tacos wanted me to look it up.
Wow. So it's another symptom.
Oh my God, she had some issues with her ears, right?
She
Yeah,
did.
remember?
She did
I
have
wonder
some
if that
issues
was
with
it.
her
Oh
ears.
my
Huh?
God. Did you
Remember,
say
she had to be tested.
Yep.
she said
Patients
ringing?
while ago?
experienced ringing in ears followed by hearing loss over the weekend, including
my
a
God.
42-year-old Meredith Harrell. It was like someone flipped the switch. She told CNN about the sudden loss of hearing in her right ear in July, which started ringing before she realized she couldn't hear anything at all out of it. Her positive diagnosis came a week later when she took the COVID-19 test. She had no other symptoms. Infection with the novel coronavirus, but an archaeologist told her it was probably the virus to blame for hearing problems. Wow.
Wow.
So now they're saying hearing is part of it. I know that nose and
That's
nose,
weird.
smell. I know smell and taste was one of them. Now, what did Turquoise said? I get steroids and it stopped. Stop taking them and boom, it's back. I'm still having issues with them. It's suddenly gone. So weird. That is weird.
That is weird.
So they can have no other symptoms but hearing loss, they're saying. It seems like every other day we're turning around and there's some new symptom of this.
Didn't they say that people that were going to
I agree, Brian.
Colombia, or what is it, Cuba, that they were experiencing ringing in their ears and their heads? They think that they were doing something to people.
Right. I don't know. Two Tacos, have you been tested
Yeah.
for the cornholio?
I think
Or
she
no?
had. She did have to take a test.
Yeah, she didn't.
And wasn't
yeah.
she
Well, it was
negative? And she was negative, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Still
Because,
has
like I
issues.
said, my cousin got the coronavirus really bad. He was really, 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 really sick. Almost to
Really?
the point that he almost ended up on a ventilator.
Oh
And
my
he's
God.
young. He's very active. He's
Brian.
young. He eats right. He was so, 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 so sick. And now he doesn't have it anymore, but he still has damage to his lungs. And they said that it might be there forever.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's
what I heard.
there's like spots on his lungs now. And they said that he might never, might never go away. And it
Brian's
was
right.
from it.
Read what Brian said about biological warfare, because I believe that's going on, Brian. I really do.
Biological warfare, it's not nice to fool Mother
Yep.
Nature.
Yep.
Oh, you haven't in a long. Chitako says she hasn't in a long time. She hasn't been tested.
Oh, she should maybe get
She should
Maybe
go
you
again.
should if your
Yeah.
ears are still. Now that they're
Ringing.
saying this,
Yeah.
it's crazy. No symptoms, but to hearing loss, hopefully they get it back because I know there's some people that still can't taste that have had it, and they've been
Wow.
without it for like a month and they still don't have their taste back. There's some that don't have their smell back.
Wow.
Like, how is this virus making it where usually if you have the flu, you have the flu, you get better and everything is well and good.
Right.
But this one, people are losing things and are not getting it back. Like, are these people going to have hearing issues for the rest of their life now?
And lung issues later on in life.
Right. Hey, Save Robbie. Night-night. I stopped in for a split second. You were live this morning, but you were just ending. You were telling everybody you were tired and Lupa was going to go live. So I didn't
Yeah, I
say
stepped in
anything, but good night. Sleep well, Robbie.
Night.
I saw that Maxia actually has a live scheduled. I don't remember when it is, but it was about the Watts case. Let me see. Yeah, for anybody that hasn't subbed to Maxie, let me see what it is. Let me see if I can find it. I saw it this morning, and of course now I can't find it. Now I can't find it. I'll look for it.
See, Brian says.
What did Brian say? I can't see. I'm looking at.
The virus is real. It was created to create an antidote, and it got away from the Chinese. Bill Gates is honing in on the possible financial gain. Bill Gates needs a butt out, man. His BS with everybody needs to get this shot. Don't listen to him. He's freaking antichrist.
See, I've never been one for shots like the flu shot.
Nope,
I've
me neither.
gotten a flu shot. They have this pneumonia shot now.
Yeah.
My mother got it and had a horrible reaction to it last year. But I guess the pneumonia is like a 10-year one. It's like a one-time shot and then you don't need it again for 10 years. But she had a horrible reaction. She actually had to go on steroids because her whole arm blew up and turned really red. But I have never gotten, I get asked all the time when I go to the doctors
Me too,
and
and
stuff.
I say no, and they're like, oh, you should. I'm like, nope.
I think I might be made to now, which I'm kind of bummed about, but I might be made to. I don't know yet. I'll wait and see, but I might be made to. Like my mom, she's had lung cancer and cervical cancer, so her doctors like make her, because if she got the flu, it would be tough for her because she only has half of one lung. They removed half of her left lung. So if she got sick, it would be really bad for her. So she gets the flu shot and all that, but I never have.
I never.
Because pretty
I
much they're giving you the flu shot.
Yeah,
They're
they
giving
are
you the
the flu.
flu. They're giving it to you.
Right, right. And every year they have to change it because our body gets used to it.
Hmm.
So every year they're putting something else in it, and it's bacteria that they're sticking in. So that's why I'm like, no. My
Yeah.
mom used to give us the shots every year when we were kids, but once I grew out, I was like, nope, not doing it. Your body is meant to fight off this stuff.
Oh, you're breaking up. Taco says, but I haven't felt right for a while now. 2 weeks ago, I felt really bad and slept from Thursday night until Monday morning from work. And I was still so tired. I would definitely get checked out, Two Tacos.
Yeah.
Now with this hearing thing, the virus is real. The IMHO was created to create antidotes and got away from the Chinese. Bill Gates is honing in on the possible financial gain.
Don't trust Bill Gates.
No.
Don't trust
Because when
any
with
of them.
that sleeping, it makes me think of what's that thing? That mono. That's what makes me think of it. When you sleep that much and you're still tired. I always think of mono, but mono doesn't affect your hearing.
No.
I'm back.
Mono just makes you
Hi.
tired.
I didn't even know you left.
I'm just admiring my flowers.
Aw, you're so cute.
Samara Toe Taco says she hasn't. Oh well, blood work. I don't know, but she was tested a while. My Adderall doesn't even work. I keep forgetting things and getting confused. It's weird. I would
Oh,
definitely.
you should get checked.
You should, Two
Yeah.
Tacos. Even if,
We love
blood
you.
work or something. I don't know if mono causes like, I'm stuck on this mono thing just because of the tiredness. But I don't know. Does the virus cause you guys, has anybody heard of it causing confusion and stuff?
No.
I don't think so.
But then we don't know.
Yeah, we don't. They keep coming up with new things.
Something,
Wait,
right,
it might be the next thing.
Yep. I know when I had my pneumonia, I was super tired. That it just you can't fight it. It makes you so damn tired to go walk 2 feet.
I was sick in bed for a week with the flu.
Yeah.
Literally did not get out of bed except to go to the bathroom.
I thought it was because I changed pharmacies. Well, that sometimes happens because, they use different medication, from a different person. And I know that there's some people that take pain meds that I know specifically that take pain meds. And even though they're the same, their manufacturer is different, and some of them don't work for their pain and some do. So they literally have to call and make sure the pharmacy has a certain brand because that brand is the only one that actually works for their pain and all the other brands don't. So I could see you thinking that.
Read Brian's comment.
I see
Oh,
that.
that's true.
They dormant body for years.
Oh, you missed it. Two
What?
Tacos. Remember how Two Tacos was having hearing issues?
Yeah.
So Two Tacos came in and said that she wanted us to look up on Google this, what did she say? Go look up Google the new Rona symptoms that are puzzling doctors. So I did. And it's actually hearing, ringing in your ears and hearing loss.
Huh.
And Two Tacos has been having that. Well, Two Tacos just said that she slept Thursday till Monday, still woke up tired. Her Adderall isn't even working for her. She's forgetting things and getting confused. And they're saying that the hearing thing is caused by blood clotting. So it's pretty crazy.
Wow.
So we told Two Tacos she should get retested.
Yeah. Yeah, and I could see what the blood clotting could cause the confusion too, because it's like a mini stroke, like a little TIA.
Oh, you had mono 20 years ago, Tacos? Oh, okay. Yeah, I read about COVID brain and confusion,
Well,
etc.
turquoise, answer them. I'm kidding. That wasn't funny.
What?
She said her ears are ringing as we speak.
Is it
Answer
the
'em.
left one or the
Say,
right one?
hello?
They said if it's left, it's good news.
Yeah.
If it's right, it's
It's
bad
bad
news.
news.
Really? Is
I
that
thought
for
it was
real or
the
y'all
opposite.
picking?
I
Yeah,
thought it was the right ear is good and the left ear was bad.
it might be. I know one's good, one's bad.
Yeah.
I always say it's good.
Your mom died from vasculitis?
I'll
Wow.
be right back, guys.
Okay.
What's that?
Vascular disease.
Oh,
It's,
vascular. Yeah.
mhm. It switches. Ooh, that's crazy. I remember your ears were bleeding. I remember that. Because I was like, girl, go
And
to the
did you read
doctor.
did you read Brian's comment?
Yeah, about the population control.
Yes, and that's what they're doing. I agree 100%.
Yep.
They're doing it on purpose. They're trying to make us sick.
They're getting rid of us old birds.
They're
The boomers.
Yeah, exactly.
They're getting rid of the boomers.
It is funny that it's right on that cusp of, when they're all going to be on retirement.
Right. Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's another way.
But it doesn't just, well, I don't know, but you have to look at it on a global scale because it's everywhere. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But if one more of them sons of bitches in Congress starts talking about, sorry, I have COVID. I don't. Really.
COVID.
And they start talking about, this is not going away anytime soon. And they're talking about it in the confirmation hearing. It's like, shut up.
Oh God! Did you hear that? Oh, what do I want to call her? Kamala.
Yeah.
I said, you know what? You're not running for office. It's all, she's talking all political crap that had nothing to do with her being confirmed.
Well, a couple of things here. Here's what cracks me up. Okay. They want people on the bench that are going to vote the way they want them to vote.
Yeah.
Okay. But they don't want them if they're going to vote for Trump.
Yeah.
None of those judges are going to tell you how they're going to vote or how they're going to decide on a case. They're going to wait until the case is in front of them. I mean, you can't conceivably decide, oh, I'm going to get rid of ACA. What if you get a case that's put in front of you that completely aligns with the Constitution and it's completely constitutional?
Right.
They would have no choice but to vote for it or to decide in favor of it. I mean, you can't. Judges are completely different than lawyers. They're not, they look at the case from a different point of view, especially the Supreme Court. So they're stupid to do that. Then they talk about they want diversity. They want a woman only if the woman thinks like they do.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they don't want her. She's crazy because she doesn't believe in abortion. She believes in going to church on Sunday with her kids. They've called this woman.
She's wrong for that.
They've called her a white colonist because she adopted 2 children from Haiti. That's a shitty thing to say about her.
Yeah.
The other one was they called her a clown car with a vagina because she has. Yeah. That's gross. That's
and they can get away.
gross.
And they can get away with talking like that. But God forbid anyone. And if it was a Republican saying that, or if it was a conservative saying that, this is bullshit. The hypocrisy is like sickening. It's so. Ugh.
Yep.
It makes me sick.
Right.
And then what's her face was like even saying, "Well, I was hoping you were going to say what I wanted you to hear, what I wanted to hear," and I was like, "Why? Why?"
Because it goes against everything that she's sworn to do as a judge from the day she became one until now. She's still an acting judge. She can't sit there and say, oh, yes, this is how I'll decide on that. When she's never had the case put before her. She makes me want to go to law school. But I had to slap myself this morning and go, hold on. Be realistic now, Susan. Seriously. She makes it look really easy because she's that freaking smart.
She's very smart.
And she's invested her entire life into the law. And that's why she knows all this shit. You, however, sitting here going, see how she's so smart. Like it happened last night, right? Like you could be this smart too. Maybe not so much, right? Okay. But yeah, she's like using no notes. She's not taking any notes. One of the senators asked her to hold up the notes that she was reading from.
I would love to have a brain like that.
Oh my God.
Wouldn't you?
It would be amazing.
She's
to have a brain
answers
like
with
that.
such decorum.
And
that's what I loved about
they were
her.
trying to align her with Scalia, who's, pretty much decided on cases very conservatively. And she's gone against him.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't side with your mentor. Okay, I'm not always going to. That shows that I have my own mind. I'm not going to just do what Trump says to do. That's not why I'm here. I'm not going to do what the Democrats want me to do. I'm going to do what the
What's the right
Constitution
yeah.
tells me to do. That's it.
Two tacos.
Yeah, so you didn't go. So she didn't go against Trump. Now it's like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't.
Right. And the thing is I wish that every 8th grader in America was sitting in front of the television watching this, the entire thing, because it's an incredible lesson to learn about how our system works, how it should work, and on occasion, how it's not supposed to work. So, yeah, Kamala Harris, I was very disappointed in. Very.
She was all about.
She is the most condescending bitch.
Totally.
And all the independents are going, yeah, we don't think so. Biden may not get our vote because he's out the door anyway.
Yep.
He still thinks he's running for Senate. Doesn't know what city he's in half the time. He's crazy. So, yeah, she's going to be the next best thing. So just keep that in mind.
Two Tacos says, I'm a hypocrite, LOL. I tell my clients all the time not to smoke. And here I go, lighten up. And it makes me think of my mom used to always say, like, when she would yell at me about something, I'd be like, but you do it. She's like, do what I say, not what I do.
I have to stop on the way to work. I'd have my stethoscope on, my lab coat, my scrubs, my window rolled down, listening to music, ready to go to work. I've been stopped at stoplights. People will roll down their window. You're a nurse and you're smoking. I just flip them off and keep going. I'm like,
exactly.
It's because I have to deal with people like you. Right? That's why I smoke.
All right.
It keeps me from killing you.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah, but my mom used to always say that because she'd be like, da 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 da. I'm like, but you do it or you've done it. She's like, do as I say, not as I do. And I'm like, okay.
I always used to say that, or she'd say, now, yeah, but see what I'm paying now. See what's going on with me.
Right. But I'm your
yes,
mother.
I hear that now.
I'm your mother,
you
and
see what's happened to me. You need to quit smoking those cigarettes. See what happened to me. Blah blah blah. I'm like, I know.
Exactly, Tacos. I'm like, keep pushing me, and I'm going to start opening up a fifth of Jack.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Exactly.
Keep talking your shit. I'm going to start drinking next.
Tick tock.
Oh, Carla. I'm sorry you feel so crummy today.
I know. I feel bad for her.
You need to just come down here and just spend the week with me. Come on.
Right?
Yeah.
Get in your little
Mama
car.
Susie will fix you up.
Nurse you right back to health.
That's right. We would put on our jammies. We'd move Mike to the couch. We'd climb up in my bed and we'd watch reruns of Dead Files for a week.
For a week.
That's right. Come on.
I take her up on that one.
And we'll eat nothing but crap.
Oh my God. I'm there. Let's go. What's the next flight to take?
Gain another COVID 40, right?
All right.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of heavy people returning to the workforce here in a hot second. They're going to have to start offering like, gym memberships as a perk.
I know.
Man, my thing is really creepy this morning. Look at my avatar.
I know. I was looking at that. I was like, wow, who is that?
Yeah, your avatar looks pretty cool this morning. It really does.
As adults, I think we should all be allowed female slumber parties where you could make tents.
Thank you.
Like you used to when you were little.
Yes.
Yeah. Happy birthday to my grandson.
Happy birthday, grandson.
Oh, happy birthday, grandson. Yay.
How old?
He is 7.
Oh,
what a good story.
I know.
He's so lucky.
Yep.
So
Wish I could do it over sometime.
He's the one that had brain surgery.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Now, why did he have to have that? Did he have something?
What was that? I told you, Sue.
Hydrocephalus. He had a craniocentesis. They had to go in and drain the brain.
Oh my God.
He had to get over 60 stitches and wear a helmet for a year.
Poor
baby doll.
Had they caught it earlier, they could have done it non-invasively, they said. Because
I got a mute.
my daughter kept telling the doctors there's something his head looks weird. And they said, oh, no, 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 that's all babies, you know, blah, blah, blah. She goes, no, his head looks weird, like it's big.
Morning, Bay Beauty.
And they kept telling her she was crazy. And then she finally went to a
Neurologist.
specialist. And she said, and the specialist said, I wish more doctors would listen to mothers because they know when there's something wrong with their child.
Mm-hmm.
And she knew there was something wrong with her.
I remember
I
when
think doctors need to listen to parents more because, I used to sit there and say, there was one time where my son, he was 1.5. I had brought him to a laundromat. He ran around all that laundromat the whole 2 hours we were there. Was running around. We got home and he could not stand all of a sudden. He could not stand. He would not, it wouldn't put pressure on one leg, anything. And I freaked because I thought maybe, he nicked something at the laundromat. I was in panic. So I went to my primary doctor, his primary doctor at that time, and she ended up not being his primary after this because I did an emergency go-in. And she didn't do an x-ray. She didn't look him over, nothing. Just told me he was fine and sent me home. Well, I left that doctor's office and went straight to the emergency room. Yep. After I had a few choice words for the doctor, because I was like, look, my son is he's 1.5. He's active. He goes. I said he was just walking 2 hours ago and now he won't walk. Like there's something wrong. Nope, he's fine. He's fine. You're not even going to do x-rays? Nothing? Well, she wasn't his primary after that. Right. So I went right to the emergency room and the emergency room did x-rays and stuff. And come to find out, he ended up having child arthritis and it inflamed. Wow. Yeah, I've never even heard of child arthritis ever in my life. Yeah, I've never heard of it. But his hip was inflamed from that. That doctor called me later and went down one side of me, up the other, telling me, how dare I leave her office and go to an emergency room after she told me he was fine. I said, no. You didn't give me the answers you wanted, and I'll bring my child anywhere I want to go, and thank you, you are not his primary anymore. And she ended up only lasting like a year, and then she got fired. She got her license taken away. I don't know for what, though.
Turquoise. Tacos asked if when she marries Jen on paper, will that keep her mom from having any more legal rights? Turquoise says if she's of age, that's questionable. You got to ask. I'm just saying.
Yeah, right.
It should, Tacos. It should. I think.
Good morning, Babe Beauty. Sorry,
if it's legal, she would be the next of kin, right?
The hubby, the daughter, the wife was underage. Oh, that's creepy.
What?
When she worked at a bar, liquor control board came in and raided them, and there was a husband there with his wife who was underage, and the owner got fined.
Oh, Jesus!
How is it the owner's fault? Wait,
because that's his legal guardian. She would have been his legal guardian.
Oh, that's true. Yep.
He would have been her legal guardian, rather, and he's getting liquor served to her.
Oh, yeah.
They thought, well, they're married, so okay, but she still can't drink if she's not of age. Morning, bitch, Eagle.
Hey, Eagle.
How are you feeling, girl?
As of right now, you have no rights. Correct. Like medical. Yeah. So, yeah, once you get married, you have the same legal rights as a heterosexual marriage.
Yes. Yep. You have all rights. Where they would come to you if something happened to her, they would come to you because you are married to her before they would come to her mother, unless she has it written down on paper for her mother to make all the medical decisions.
Normally, though, in that case, if she's like power of attorney for like medical or financial, whatever, that only really kicks in if she's not of sound mind.
Right.
Typically.
Yeah, only if she's not of sound mind and if she has it written. But if no matter what, they'll come to you because you're her wife.
Yeah.
Is that how her mom was able to keep me out of yes. Yes.
Her mom was what?
That's shitty, tacos. Did you kick her in the cooter? Because you should have.
That's how her mom was able to keep her out
The
of the
voodoo
hospital.
cooter. The voodoo scooter. Or
You need to get a voodoo cooter for your mother-in-law. Oh, Eagle, come on over. Carla's coming over. Y'all gonna spend the week with me. We're gonna get in our jammies, stay in the bed.
Yeah.
We're gonna put Mike on the couch, and we're all gonna sit and watch reruns of Dead Files. It'll be great, and we'll eat crap.
And then we're going to go to a haunted bridge.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
The ghost what? The ghost what?
The living will typically that'll usually designate what you want done and what you don't want done. Like if you don't want hydration support or nutrition support, like a feeding tube or IVs or ventilator support where they'll put you on a vent if you're unable to breathe on your own. And y'all need to do that. I know that in October, I think it was in October, in Kansas, one of the companies that I worked for, which was really, really, really good about this, doing a month long on making, setting out your decisions, where it would remind people that no matter what age you are, to make sure that you sat down and had the real tough decisions or the discussions about what would be done, because you'd be surprised how many people don't even
because they're younger.
think about it.
If you
Yeah.
were married to tacos, you could go to the nurse's station and tell them that your wife does not want any visitors, and they
Right.
will. And
Yes.
you can make it so her mother wouldn't be able to come into the room
She can sit in the car outside in the parking lot
or in the
Cracker.
waiting room.
while you stand at the window and over her car and flip her off
Yep.
constantly. Bitch, you're not coming in.
I think
Yep.
Taco said one time that her mom blames her because Jen is gay or something.
It's all
I
her
think
fault,
she said that
clearly.
one
That's
time.
probably why
It's
she
all
doesn't want you
Taco's
guys
fault.
married. That's probably why she doesn't want you married, because she knows if you guys got married, she wouldn't have the say. You would be able to trump her.
Yeah.
Keyword Trump. Just saying.
She's not a Trump supporter.
Well, God love him. I mean, he's really a proponent for end of life issues, which I've noticed. It's like there's a lot of people that want to keep trying, but doctors keep pushing them off onto hospice because they don't want to get fined and stuff like that. Well, revisit the finding that y'all are having them do on the hospitals and stuff. But to me, you should have that choice either way. If you don't want to do anything else and you want to go on hospice and you're like, I'm done. That should be allowed. The same as if you want to try everything you possibly can, including experimental shit, you should be able to make that choice. That's your body,
Yep.
and you should be able to decide who is in control of your decisions if you're not allowed to make or if you can't make those decisions. I remember when my niece had her aneurysms and was going through all the process of getting ready for surgery, like, I don't know, they should have thought this out beforehand, but they didn't know. But they literally woke her up so that my nephew could ask her, what do you want us to do? Here are your options, and here's the percentages of how they won't work or they will work. And she said, do whatever you got to do to keep me alive. End of, give me my best odds. But it's like I told him before, you already know what she's going to say. You're married to her. You've known her since high school. You guys have been high school sweethearts for your sophomore year on, and they're now in their mid 30s. So you know her better than anybody. I know, but I just don't feel safe. And I said, well, after everything was over, I said, you guys need to sit down and discuss. You need to have really hard discussions. My dad did this every year to my mother, and she would go in kicking and screaming. I don't want to talk about this. But he had lung cancer when I was 2 months old, had his entire right lung removed, had like a 20-minute survival rate. He lived 17 years. But every year he sat her down and said, this is what I want you to do if. And they had really hard discussions every single year, which I'm so glad they did. I can't get her to have those discussions with me and my sister. And then I remind her how easy she had it when he did die, because there was a lot she didn't even have to think about. It was already decided.
Wow, 2 tacos, that's crazy. Her mother took her to the emergency room to have her thyroid checked because Jen had gained 10 pounds last year. Ridiculous.
She should have told her
Yeah.
she was pregnant and you were the mother,
Yep.
donor, whatever.
But I have my friends. They ended up getting married. They're both women, and they've been together 10 years prior to getting married. And they had a mother-in-law that sounds just like Jen's mother. Was totally against it. Didn't like the other wife. Blah blah blah. And every time, and one had health issues, and she kept getting trumped by the mother-in-law, and finally they got married, and now it's totally different because now the wife has a say, and now she takes full control, and the mother hates it, and she just sits there with her little smile on her face and is like, well, you couldn't accept it, for 10 years. When are you going to realize we love each other and that I'm not going anywhere and she's not going anywhere? You might as well accept it and embrace it instead of playing this tug of war game with us. And now we're married and now you totally lost, So
Don't get even, get married.
Yeah, don't. Exactly. But they wanted to anyways. They were just waiting for the law to pass, They could have got married like the way everybody used to, It was basically just friends and family, and it was like a commitment ceremony. And they didn't want that. They really wanted to be married. They wanted it written on paper and logged into the town hall. They were, so they waited. And once the law passed, they were one of the first people in our town to get married.
Guess what today is?
What?
Monkey Mar's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Monkey Mar.
Wherever you are, Monkey Mar, happy birthday, honey buns.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would tell her she's pregnant and it's mine.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you should have told her. That's kind of sick.
It is. It's tough.
Very
it was
controlling.
It was tough.
I know when my niece came out, my mom absolutely flipped her wig. I mean, just lost her shit, called me crying. And I said, what's the matter? Well, but Katie's gay. And I said, okay, do you love her any less? Well, God, no. I said, then what's your point?
Right.
You be happy for her. Pray that she finds love.
Yeah.
Regardless. I mean, that
my
somebody that really loves
family
and cares for her.
My family, they're religious and stuff, but my stepbrother came to us one time, but we're not those type of people. We love people for who they are and who they love. It doesn't matter to us, So when my stepbrother came out and said that he was gay, we embraced him, even though we're religious, I'm not as religious. My family is more religious, but even a lot of people are against it because of the religion. My family, they're still religious, but like they said, kind of like you said, we don't love my stepbrother any less. He's still who he is,
Hey, Sandra, welcome. I'm so glad you're here.
Hey, good. Hello, Sandra.
Yeah, and here's the thing. I'm not a religion person because I don't follow religion because I think it's man-made and hocus pocus and BS for the most part. It's man-made rules, and a lot of them come from the Old Testament, which, that's done away with. That doesn't exist in my brain anymore. It's a good guideline to follow on how not to live, but a lot of the stuff that they pull from that on homosexuality is from the Old Testament, and that was the law back then, but that law's gone. So my law now is, in my head, because I don't follow organized religion, is I'm supposed to love my neighbor like I love me. There's days when I don't love me so much, so I'm ugly to my neighbor. But honestly, I should be loving myself because God made me, and I shouldn't condemn his creation. I have to keep that in mind. Well, the people that I know that are homosexual or transgender or they drink or they're a prostitute or they're all these things that you categorize as a sin, that's God creation too.
Yep.
And it's not up to me to judge whatever their lifestyle that they live is not mine to judge.
Nope.
No.
And I can't place a value on whether or not they love God as much as I do, because more than likely they do.
Yep.
So my job is to love them right where they are, not change them. That's not my job. Love them. Yeah. So that's my soapbox this morning. Bam.
Yeah.
I agree, though. I totally
Amen.
agree.
You know.
Well, there's some people.
I
that
will
don't.
definitely be doing more true crime, Sandra. I have some stuff going on that is pulling me away from my true crime. But as soon as I get it all figured out and I figure it all out, I will be back. So please stay with me, bear with me. Let me just get through this hurdle that I'm going through right now. And as soon as I get through it, I will be back to my true crime. And I'm still planning on the 24th, fingers crossed, as long as I get the answers that I'm hoping for. I will be still going to Salem on the 24th. Hey, Jason, good morning. What is up? So yes, please stay with me.
Morning,
I know
Jason.
I haven't done true crime in a couple of days, but my mind has been preoccupied. So, but I will be back
Hey,
to
Merrick.
it. Hey,
Mark.
Mark.
It's Mark. I know.
It
but I
is
keep saying
Mark.
Merrick. I
Mark.
know.
I used to
Good
call
morning,
him Merrick.
Mark.
I'll just make it up as I go along. Whatever.
Yes.
Silly girl.
You silly.
I know, right? So, yeah.
Silly.
Oh, thank you, Sandra. That's very nice of you. Everybody in here is really nice. If you have not subscribed to Carla's up on my panel. She goes live every morning, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And she kind of does this every morning. She does coffee in the morning, and everybody gets ready for work, and
We talk trash.
starts their day,
We talk
and they
trash, we
listen.
talk
So
smirking.
if one of my mods could drop Carla's link, if you guys could drop it, you could sub to her too. Everybody that's in here is usually over in Carla's in the morning as well. She doesn't do true crime. She just kind of does a little bit of everything.
Coffee talk.
Yeah.
Or
coffee
we go
talk.
completely off the rails and
Oh, we're
become
the stale
absolutely
donut.
inappropriate. Yeah.
Sometimes.
We're the stale donut community.
Yeah. We like the really inappropriate stuff
Yeah.
on occasion because it's just funny.
We like
Yes.
to laugh.
And Wednesday
That's
mornings.
all.
And Wednesday mornings we are here. Gives Carla a little break where she doesn't have to get up and she can lay in
And she's
bed
up
and be on
anyway.
panel and everything. So I do Wednesday mornings and then she does the rest.
Yeah, the drama
Let me
and
find
donuts.
Carla's, just
Drama
in
and
case.
donuts.
I think
We have donut drama.
Yes.
Yeah, we have donut drama.
We talk about all the nasty donuts that we don't want to eat.
Yeah.
So tacos, when is the wedding and are we all invited?
We better.
Yes.
Second
Yeah.
answer should be yes. Because we're all
I can
better
dress
be.
up just to be on camera. She could do a live.
Hey, LaDonna
I'll dress
Merkin.
up for it.
Oh, LaDonna. Thank you, LaDonna.
Random people
Oh,
who
you
don't
did,
know us.
LaDonna. You beat me to it. Look at how quick you are.
I know, right?
Yeah,
She's
she's
on my
on the
money.
ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
LaDonna
just
is my
posted it, but
best
she beat me to it. So
Listen.
LaDonna just put in Carla's link, Sandra. If you would like to click on it and sub, that's where we are in the morning.
I think we should all find out when Taco's wedding is and we should crash it.
Oh, yes.
I'm just saying.
Yes.
She would
Oh,
love
definitely.
I think she would.
Yes, she would.
it. Hey,
Definitely
you
would.
could let some do, Jenna. Dress up from the
From the
waist
waist
up.
up.
Don't even need pants. There you go. I'm going to Two Tacos wedding, and I'm only dressed from the waist up.
Which bitch isn't? You, Tacos, or
This bitch isn't religious either. She says there is no God. I think she's talking about her mother-in-law, or her soon-to-be mother-in-law.
No, I do.
Or
I
maybe
believe that there is a
herself.
God. I really do. I believe there's a God. I believe there's a Jesus. I believe that all existed. I just don't follow organized religion because I think it's dumb.
Turquoise, we definitely need tequila at a wedding. It wouldn't be a wedding without tequila.
I mean, seriously, anybody that could look at my my head of hair and tell me that it's my crown and glory and I shouldn't cut it, as thin and baby fine as it is, it does not look good long. It needs to be cut.
Remy took all the fun out of it. She said only if it was the camera. Oh, I thought you meant you wanted me to go that way. I'm just kidding. Never mind. Go on.
Oh, the mother-in-law, the monster-in-law is not religious. Gotcha.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Well, maybe that's why she's so bitter. Maybe she needs God. She needs Jesus.
Yeah, she needs Jesus.
Madonna lives near her, so she'll crash it.
Hey, LaDonna, I'll come to your house. We'll
there
go
you go.
together. We'll ride together. Yep. Watch
Well, you
Prophet.
better take damn video because we can't be there.
Right.
Oh, y'all are going to be there?
Live stream a wedding.
When is the
Live
wedding?
stream.
wedding.
Right. Live
listen.
stream wedding.
You can't hold out, Tacos. You have to tell us when this wedding's going to take place.
Yeah.
I mean, give it up,
Oh,
sister, because we'll
definitely.
find out.
Oh,
And
yeah.
listen, if we have to go around you to find out, when we show up, it probably won't be pretty. How do I go about doing it? I know I have to apply for. Yes, you do. Go down to the courthouse with her.
Yeah.
You'll have to show your ID and apply for it.
Yeah.
You can either do a regular judge. You can get a justice of the peace.
I did a justice of the peace. It was cheaper.
Mhm.
I did a justice of the peace, but yeah, you just go down to the court, to the town hall, apply for a marriage license. Some states, I know in my state, me and my husband had to get blood work done before they would issue our marriage license, just so basically they test for all STDs, make sure that you're telling your significant other. I don't know if all states do that, but
Ours
my
does
state
not.
did.
Texas doesn't.
We didn't.
You
Texas
didn't?
doesn't.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania
We
did.
had to get blood work done.
They should do it like anything from the South. They should do it just to make sure you're not related. Just saying.
Yeah.
He's my first cousin.
Oh, she's hoping for my birthday, December 14th.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's
Hell yeah.
awesome. Two
go
tacos.
to
Yeah,
that.
you just go and apply for a marriage license. And then once you apply for the marriage license, you pick whether you want a justice of the peace, where you're going to have it. The justice of the peace, you give the marriage license to her. Once she says everything, she signs it, and then she brings it back to the town hall, and then you can pick it up like the next day.
And you're legally bound to Jen for all of your life.
Yeah, for eternity.
I don't think marriage is overrated. I will say this. I think marriage is an amazing institution.
I love being married.
I think that it gives couples benefits that they rightfully deserve if they put up with each other's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you inherit things if they die, even if they don't write a will, stuff like that. If you accidentally push them in the bathroom and they hit their head on the tub and die, you still get benefits. It was an accident. So
Yeah.
I'm just saying. But I think it's a great institution. I think it's neat to hear couples
Well, and I
that
think
are
if
married.
you're gay and you don't have those rights, you should really look into getting that.
Well, no, that's why they passed the law that they did.
Right.
I'm told by married people all the time to not do it. Well,
See,
maybe
I'm
talking to the right-
opposite. I'm
It's because
opposite.
they're unhappy.
No.
Not
that's why.
happy,
People
yeah,
that
they-
tell you to do that, they're unhappy.
they should choose better. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I love being married.
Justifiable homicide, Remy said.
I love being married. Yeah,
I believe
we have our ups and downs, don't get me wrong, but I married my
course.
best friend.
Right.
I really did.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah,
The second
me too.
time.
The first time I didn't.
The first time taught me everything
Yeah.
you should not do
Right.
in a marriage.
In
Everything.
the first year, even if you live together, like me and my husband, we lived together for 3 years before we got married.
Uh-huh.
And still that first year of marriage was the
Was tough,
toughest,
yeah.
was tough.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it is, I don't know if it's just knowing that you're married or what it is, but that first year, if you can get through that first year, you're gold. I
Right.
really believe that. Even
And-
though we lived together, we knew each other's everything, our things that we liked about each other, the things that drove us nuts about each other. But that first year, it was tough where we almost ended it,
Yeah.
and we fought through it. Something about the first year of marriage is tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other thing too, really sage advice that I got early on, was you should always live an hour away from your in-laws and outlaws.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
So they
yep,
have to
yep.
call before they come over. They don't know if you're going to be home.
Yep.
So that way you can see the caller
Just
ID and
don't-
not
right.
answer the phone, so they won't come over.
So they just don't
That's-
drop by. Oh, we just happen to be in the area.
And keep in
Yeah,
mind,
I deal with that
all the
daily.
time.
My
Yeah.
mom lives like a mile down the road, and she'll want my husband to fix something.
Yeah.
And she'll call my phone. I won't answer. She'll call his phone. He won't answer. Next thing you know,
she
she's
comes
at her
over.
door.
So you
Right.
need
She's
to
like,
answer.
here's the screwdriver. I need this fixed. And he's like, we didn't answer the phone for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they
And
don't
that-
get it.
And Tacos, that may be the very security that she needs to stay in recovery.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, to me,
Well, they do say the first year of recovery, don't commit to anything. But now that it's been 6 years, I would say do it.
Yeah,
Tacos.
do it.
Do
I
it.
say
do
it
it.
too.
I say
Do
do
it.
Do
it.
it. Do
But
it.
yeah, make sure your in-laws live in another country. Where are you shipping them to? Give them a one-way ticket to, I don't know, Poland.
Yeah.
Whatever.
The honeymoon is moving the in-laws, not you going on a honeymoon.
Or Constantinople, since it doesn't exist anymore. They'll just be flying around for ages. Yeah. A steel fence and make it shockproof or shockable, right?
Yeah.
A moat. You could build a moat
Moat.
and hire some, sharpshooter archers, to stand on top of it and just shoot at them with fiery arrows. They could dip it in some.
I thought it was a
kerosene.
shark.
Or you could buy sharks too. That would
Right.
be good. Mhm. Or piranha, not sharks, piranha.
Yeah.
That would be even
better.
funner to watch.
Right? We're nasty. But we're
Say it's a
truthful.
new style. Get her the necklace that dogs wear for the electric fence. Tell her it's the new style. Make her put it on, and then make her walk into your
Just
house and get
keep
shot.
zapping her.
Keep zapping her.
just oh. Every time you hear whoa, zap her again.
I heard Jason Momoa to walk out on the bridge of the moat and say, "What do you want?"
Sandra, it is a lot of compromise, and it's a lot of fun too.
I think it is.
It is. You have to compromise, and it's tough. But if you want it, you can make it work. Anything you got your
Yeah.
mindset to, and you can make it work. Anything is possible. You
Did
just gotta
you-
put the work in.
Make it happen.
Did you propose to Tacos?
Yeah, have you done that yet? Or is that what you're thinking on December
doing.
is proposing?
Yeah.
Or have you already proposed and you're thinking that's the wedding?
Yeah.
Which one?
Dun, 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 dun. Because I really did. I meant what I said to my current husband before he proposed to me. He's like, it's not that big a deal. I mean, we'll just get married. I'm like, no, you know what? When you propose to a woman,
It is.
you're saying to that person, I've looked everywhere and you're it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're the one. I just believe in that. I think it's a wonderful sentiment.
It is.
Yeah. You don't call him on the phone and say we should do this.
You proposed a long time ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I didn't want a big wedding. I really didn't. We were just going to do the justices of peace and just me and my husband and my kids. And my mom had a
Hissy fit.
Oh,
hissy
God.
fit about
My
it.
mom.
So we postponed it for 2 weeks. And I said, well, you got 2 weeks because I'm getting married in 2 weeks, whether something's put together or not. So in 2 weeks, but it was perfect. We got married on a mountain. We had a justice of the
Aw.
peace. And then my mom was a member of a hall, so we got the hall for free. My whole family pitched together and everybody made something. So we did like a bring a dish type meal instead of like a catering. And my brother was a DJ at that time. And so my brother DJ'd, and that was it. And we had the best time because we were just around the people that we loved. It wasn't about, the flowers and the money and the, everything looking pretty. It was about being around people that loved us and, people that we loved. And that was the best wedding ever. But
Sandra has been married for 30 years and they've been together for 36.
Yeah.
Dang.
That's awesome, Sandra.
That is a milestone, I'll tell you. And Turquoise has been divorced 30 years.
Jason says I need to go to a nursing home and find a rich one with one foot in the grave. That's horrible, Jason. Remy says tacos. I was walking around in short shorts, a tank top, no bra, washing dishes. I looked over and who's peeking in my window, knocking on it. I jumped and screamed and she demanded to enter. Why was I dressed that way?
Huh. Because your son likes
Turco
it.
says me too, Jason. Oh my God, you guys are horrible.
You should have said your son loves it this way. As a matter of fact, he's too home anytime to get a piece of ass for lunch.
Yeah.
Maybe she would have left in a hurry. Because, the shock value on mother-in-laws is so fun.
See, my mom loves my husband. She says, he's my favorite son-in-law. Mind you, it's her only son-in-law. So she loves him, but she's very demanding. Like, she thinks because she's single, she doesn't have a man to do the manly stuff. So she uses my husband, for all the manly stuff. And she feels like because she's the mother-in-law, he should do it.
Yep.
Oh, Clancy's been with her second for 37 years.
Wow.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Bless you guys.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. That's what we do, Sandra. Well, we did. We don't do it anymore because we don't have to, but we did take separate holidays, separate vacations. And it really was nice, to be honest. And it wasn't like girls' holiday. I would come down to Texas to visit family, and then he would take a week and come and visit family. And it was great. You miss each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to have that once in a while.
You do have to have that getaway where you go do your thing. And because I I go and visit family down in Delaware and Maryland and stuff. And my husband stays home. And I might be gone for just a couple of days, like 4 or 5 days. But I miss him while I'm gone. And I can't wait to come back home, And then he takes off on like fishing trips with his brothers and his guy friends, and they'll be gone for like a weekend and stuff. And he feels the same way. He misses me when he's gone. Yep, you do need those breaks.
Yeah, you do. I thought always that you should have like 2 houses on the same property.
Right.
And just visit.
They're still in the ocean, Jason.
I need some nookies, so I'm stopping by. Stopping by to say hi.
Right.
I should have brought them when I went to Delaware, Jason. I forgot. I'm sorry you didn't remind me.
See?
So I left them in the ocean.
I tell my husband all the time that I like him. He's like, what's wrong with you? You don't love me? I'm like, no, I do love you, but I like you.
That's good to say you like him because, a lot of people don't like their husbands or their spouses. They love them because they've been with them for so long,
Hey, Uncle Nancy, I didn't even see you sneak in. How's plans for a ski trip in Canada in January? If they let Americans in. She's like, bye. See ya. When did I go?
Do you already have him packed?
I went at the end of last month.
Yeah.
It was like the end of last month I was in Delaware. Oops.
And
sorry.
she had a very, very good time.
I did.
She had a Too
She
much
had
of a good
fun.
time.
I
Yeah, she
did.
did. Oh,
One
yeah.
night. One night I
We were
did.
there. We witnessed that. She's like,
Yes.
I'm drunk. She just
I
she
was
just
drunk.
sat in her chair.
Oh my God. From the bed to the chair. And then she'd
Oh,
change
yeah.
positions on the chair, on the bed. And then she's like
Yep.
all over the place. I was like,
I need to
one
go
of
to
her
sleep.
boobs is
I
going to
need to
come
get
out
up.
eventually.
Right.
Oh, you're welcome to tacos anytime. We're always here to help. You know
Yep.
that.
We love you too, tacos.
We
Yeah.
do. We
We're
do.
like family. Of course
We
we'll
are
help.
family. We are.
That was too funny. Oh my God. I was waiting for the boob to pop out. I'm
Yeah,
like,
and then I guess I had my hair in a bun, and
Yep.
by
And
the
the
end
bun.
of it, it
Oh,
was
yeah.
sideways.
That's
Oh
what we
my
were
God.
laughing at the most. I was cracking up that bun. I go, that bun is gonna hit her in the damn face.
I
'cause
wanted
it kept falling.
the boob out screenshot so I
Yeah.
could like torture her with it and blackmail, whatever. You'll do what I say. I have screenshots,
I
I
guess
whatever.
wanted it. I wanted it to make a
Up.
troll account with
A troll
Yeah.
account.
The troll
Troll
account.
and
account.
be Jenna's boob.
Jenna's
Jenna's
boob.
boob. Wilmington, Jason. I was in Wilmington, Delaware. I don't know
How
how
far are
far
you from
away.
that, Jason?
I don't know how far away you are, but that's where I go when I go. I go to Wilmington.
Wilmington.
The Bachelorette started last night. You're in your glory.
You right?
Never watched it.
Never
watched,
did either.
like one show here or there and went, oh, kind
It's
of.
a total cat fight.
Yeah. It just seems weird to me.
It is.
I don't know.
It's like The Bachelor. They're not even cute
Oh,
anymore.
LaDonna used Sam's for her reception food.
Listen.
My wedding cake came from Stop and Shop, and it was delicious. I was impressed. Like
They
I
have
didn't
some
even
amazing
spend money
stuff.
on my wedding cake. Like I went as cheap as possible. Cause I'm just not that type of girl. I know women fantasize about the white dress and the perfect food and the 4-tier cake and, I was never that kind of girl.
I wanted
I just
money.
didn't.
No wedding, just money.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
right. Mark,
It's one day.
Oh,
your
you're only
ex slept
five-
with your brother's
45 minutes?
dad? Ah.
What happened?
See, Mark said that his spawn from the devil of an ex slept with his brother's dad and uncles right in front of him. Yeah,
What?
see, yeah, infidelity is not my thing. If you
What?
want to see me lose my shit,
Yeah, right. That'll do
just-
it. Me
that'll do
too.
it. That will turn me
That's
into
the
someone who
unpardonable
should be locked
sin.
away. Hmm.
You don't get no breaks on that.
And that's the nice thing about this second marriage. I like have complete, total, utter trust. Like I don't know how that happened, but yeah, there's not even a question from either of us that would ever happen, and that's so nice. God,
Well,
Yeah.
she's
Yeah,
already got
my
one
husband
foot in the
isn't
grave,
jealous,
and now
I'm
you're
not
putting your
jealous.
foot down for the cake. Now you're both in the grave,
Right?
Jason.
You can't put
Mhm.
your foot down for everything. God.
I told
Give her a
hubby every
freaking
time
break.
we saw my ex, it made me want to kiss my hubby. Hubby said he always felt then my ex wanted to kiss hubby too.
that's awesome.
That is funny.
Oh my gosh, you can see the
What?
smoke and flames from our school. Oh, that's my niece. I bet this
What
is my air
happened?
conditioned people. Hang on just a second. Hold on.
Okay. Oh, I just noticed that Miss D changed her picture again. I like that.
To what? What'd she change it to?
She's the nun with the.
She had that on there.
Was it? I thought
Yeah.
she changed it.
No, that's the scary nun. That's the scary nun.
That's the scary nun.
I don't like that nun. It's too scary for me.
Does anybody have any exciting plans for the weekend? I don't.
Oh
I
my
don't
God.
have no
I'm
plans.
just
You
gonna
know what I
put
just
it on
thought
this.
about? That was
What?
my AC guy that's coming to do our maintenance because he does it twice a year.
Yeah.
Our AC. The truck is in the garage.
Oh no.
Oh,
And to get into the attic where the air conditioner is.
Oh, no.
Can't he climb in from the back of the truck? It would be like a ladder, right?
Yeah.
I'm guessing so, but it's got
He's
this
gotta
drop
have-
down ladder.
He's got to have room for that.
Oh,
Because what if he needs to put stuff up there and
Well,
shit?
you know what? That's why we pay them the big bucks. He'll just have to
right.
figure
They
it out.
gotta figure it out.
Improvise.
Okay, so I get this picture from my niece, I guess. And there's an apartment on fire, apartment complex. And my niece said you can see the smoke and flames from our school, or I guess it's my niece-in-law. The flames you see are coming from the top of a 5-story apartment building. That's how huge it was.
Wow.
Sheesh.
Can you see the pic? Did she send you the picture?
Yeah, but they're not really good.
Oh, they're not. I was gonna say put them in Discord and I could show them.
Yeah, it's in Katy, Texas. It's huge, apparently. Crazy.
Katy, Texas.
Let me look.
My niece's name is Katie, and she lives in Katy.
Oh,
kinda
that's so
confusing.
cute. That's cute.
I think she did it to keep my mom straight because she doesn't remember anybody's name anymore.
Yeah, remember she called, what name did she call your husband?
James. Not even his middle name, okay? How's James?
Oh, yeah. There's pictures.
Yeah.
Is there?
Yeah. Hold on.
Is it
That's
bad?
crazy. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Uh-oh. 5 alarm.
Look at that. Damn.
Let me go to full
Something
screen.
blew up. Oh, yay.
It's an apartment fire.
That's an apartment.
Oh, yeah.
Says
oh,
an
shit.
apartment complex believed to be under construction caught fire Wednesday, sending thick
construction.
smoke into the air and flames that could be seen from as far away as 10 miles. It started sometime before 6:30 a.m.
Near Katy Freeway.
Where's that music coming from? Where are
I don't hear
you?
any music.
What
I
music?
do.
I don't hear any music.
Play the video.
It's probably from an ad on the video.
Probably. Hold on.
I don't hear any music.
Look at that.
All right, ready?
Damn.
I'm going to shut that off so I don't get... Let's do the commercial.
Commercials.
Yeah, under construction. I think that maybe they ran out of money and arson
Yep.
to
there
collect
you
the
go.
insurance. That's what I'm
Absolutely.
saying.
Yep.
Crime solved. Thank you. You're welcome.
Crime solved.
Anything else you need? Do I need to
I saw the
solve
boss,
any other
the
mysteries?
Watts crime as soon as he was on his porch
There
giving
it
the
is.
interview. I said he did.
Right.
Oh
That
my
was
god.
Dang.
That looks like a
Wow.
California fire. Holy shit.
That's a building?
Yeah, it's an apartment.
Well,
Under
it was.
construction.
It was.
I
Yeah,
wonder
it could
what,
be electrical.
what blew?
Who knows?
Electrical, yeah.
Wow. 10 miles away they could see it.
I'll be right back.
They're saying 20 miles now. Well, she just did on the...
They can't contain it.
Wow.
That's
Oh, yeah, I
scary.
forgot to share the audio. Darn it.
Yeah.
Sorry. Hold on. She's not really talking much, though. She's saying that you can see it 20 miles out now instead of 10. Isn't that crazy? Look at how hot that is.
crazy. Yeah, that's totally. Look at
Yeah,
those
she's not
flames
even
just
talking. This is just a
dancing.
helicopter view.
Look at that. So bright.
Mm-hmm. Pray for those firefighters.
Yeah, they need to stay away from there.
Yeah. Pray for the firefighters.
Because it's. Holy cow.
Yeah. That's
Well, I'm glad
not
nobody
good.
was there, nobody was in the building at the time. I hope.
Don't need a fire marshal with you all around, right?
Right? That's right.
I get it from my nephew, since he's a captain of a fire department. I love it. He tells me all
So is
about
my-
the fires
My
and car
cousin was
accidents.
too in Chicago.
Yeah, my nephew is in
Retired.
actually Delaware. He's
Oh,
the
shit.
captain of the Wilmington Fire Department. Well, one of the Wilmington Fire Departments. They have many.
It's a sad story, but he retired, from being a captain, and his wife retired, and they just bought a house somewhere so they could, like a little lake house, so they could retire in. And she was complaining that her head was up, her head was hurting, and he said make an appointment with the doctor, and they were supposed to go the next day. So he got up and he said, "I'm going to make breakfast, babe." And he made breakfast. He saw that she was still sleeping, and he tried to wake her up, and she never got up.
Aw.
She died in her sleep, and they didn't know what from. So I don't know.
Yes, Jason. It's that alarm when I'm in Delaware is always going off. That horn is always in his little radio that he has on him all the time is always going.
Really?
Always. One time I was there, what caught the refinery caught on fire.
Ooh.
Yeah, they ended up being able to put it out really quick, but that one was scary when he left us for that one. Because the refinery, if that goes, you're in big trouble.
Oh, yeah.
I joined for the beer trucks only.
Oh, my goodness.
Too
That
funny.
fire was bad.
That what fire was. Well, it was. I think Sue's right on the money for it. I think that they probably overextended their income, and they weren't going to be able to finish the planning of this apartment building, and decided to set it on fire.
Yep.
My husband thinks he's cute.
Who?
He brought, he's cute?
Guess what? My husband.
Oh.
He brought home a mask yesterday. It's a Houston Astros mask.
Oh, geez.
I'm like, I ain't wearing that. He goes, well, it's probably better than the paper ones. I'm like, it's probably as useless as the paper
ones.
Just double up, I guess. Put one on the inside, one on the outside. Where the Houston
we do scary faces, not asteroid faces. Like,
I
come
know,
on.
right?
Come on, Michael, get with the program.
Weirdo. I'm like, where's my Royals or my Yankees mask? You give me an Astros mask? Come on, really? For real. For real.
For real.
You guys, I gotta go. I have to hop down. I'm gonna go grocery shopping.
Okay, honey. Buy me something good. Give me some steaks.
What do you need? What do you need, babes?
I don't know.
I want chocolate.
You want some chocolate? Okay.
Yeah, do some eclairs or something.
Yeah.
Hey, what the fuck, Mike?
What the fuck, Mike?
What the fuck, Mike?
Is your name really James? You can tell us. We won't dox you.
Right.
Or WTF, Mike? But I know that means what the fuck, Mike, right?
No Braves. Ugh.
That's what the Mike. What the fork, Mike?
Right.
So what do you want?
I want eclairs.
You want eclairs, Miss D?
Yeah. No, I don't think she did, Jason. Jason wants to know if you caught the Braves game last night. Carla was under the weather last night.
It was her birthday.
I want chocolate glazed filled donuts with Bavarian cream.
Oh,
and she
that's a girl after my heart. That's what
she ended up having shrimp Alfredo from.
I'm gonna buy them.
Olive
and I'm
Garden.
Gonna show you guys the picture.
And tiramisu. She had tiramisu last night too.
Oh, I love tiramisu.
Well, one or the other made her sick, so I bet you she didn't watch it.
I think honestly, she's just not used to eating like really rich stuff.
Yeah, that could be.
Did you answer, Carla? Jason wanted to know if you watched the Braves game last night.
I didn't watch any shit shows last night.
No shit shows.
No shit shows.
None.
On your way to the
you can take your shit shows and shove them.
Yeah. Okay, I'll see you guys.
You know what I mean, Jelly Bean?
Bye, Nanya.
Bye.
Enjoy your
Bye,
day.
Nanya.
Bye, Huns. Bye, Car.
WTF, Mike. No, my name's not James. Who's leaving?
Nanya.
I play tonight. I probably won't be watching. I don't watch sports. I'm not big into sports.
Nanya left us.
Where did Carla go?
She's here. You can't hear her?
No.
Oh, no, she's gone.
I heard her just a second ago.
Yeah, did she push the button wrong? Probably because she's on her phone and not on her computer. She probably pushed the wrong button.
Maybe so. I don't know. She bailed, man. She bailed.
Bye, Sandra. Have a good day. Thank you for stopping
Bye,
in.
Sandra.
Thank you for stopping in.
I'm going to say this, but don't tell anybody. It's
Okay.
a little bit chilly down here today.
Woohoo. It's chilly here. Let's see. I think it's like it's probably only in its 40s. I think it's like 40, 47, I would say.
Let me see.
It's actually 45 degrees here today.
Ooh.
It is cute.
Yeah, that's a little chilly.
Yeah.
So the high today will be 81. And right now it's 59.
Did you hit the wrong button, Carla?
Yeah, I knocked myself out.
I figured you did.
I did.
Yeah, the high today is 45. That's it.
It'll be 81 here.
But yesterday, it rained all day yesterday. Like,
it's 43 there.
It's 53 here, so it's not bad.
It's 53 here too.
I'm cold. I'm colder than both of you.
It usually gets up to 65, 70 when it's 50.
No, we're not getting no higher than 45 today. But the sun is shining. Yesterday, all it did was rain.
Yeah.
Rain.
Mike, I'm going to sub to your channel.
Eagle said it's 45 where she is. What the WTF Mike says it's 43 here.
Dang.
Let me find his channel so we can put the link in the chat.
I wish we would have fall/winter like that. We might get down to 43 in the wintertime if we're lucky.
There he is. 7.
I like his little thumbnail too, his little avatar. WTF!
Yeah, I know.
Baby.
Copy.
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
I'm putting it in the chat. This is WTF Mike's channel. If anybody wants to, click on that and subscribe. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah.
I'm looking at his morning hailstorm from a month ago. That is insane.
Carla, I'm ready for you to get your new phone. I want to see if you like it.
No yawning.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
It's not allowed.
I'm ready to get a new stomach. I feel like crap.
Have you tried any, like, acid, like Pepto-Bismol or anything?
It's just like kind of like a nauseous feeling. Along with some other
miserable.
Yeah. Like I woke up with it this morning.
Jason says it's 71 there and he still has the AC rocking. Nope, my AC's coming out today.
Yeah, where is that?
He's near Delaware.
Oh.
But nope, I told my husband told me today if I move the stuff out of the way and he'll take out the ACs. Because it gets really warm in my room, but it's too cold outside. So when you turn on the AC, it doesn't blow cold air because it's cold outside. So I want my window. That way I can open my window and have fresh air coming in at night. Because I love sleeping, like 20 blankets on me. I'm all warm, but my face is cold. So we have 2 fans going, but the AC doesn't do anything anymore because it's too cold outside. So I need the AC out so I can use my window. Oh no, the hailstorm wiped out a lot of your soybeans. Oh, that stinks. I was watching it. It looked pretty gnarly. Gnarly. Did you hear that?
Oh, gnarly.
It was gnarly.
Dear we be well, babe.
Oh, you're in North Dakota?
I don't know why I can't go back to that. It cracks me up every time I think about it.
I know. It was so bad.
Oh, no problem, Mike. You're welcome. I'm always up to helping other channels. When you guys come in, I have no problem dropping links.
Well, depends on the link.
Well, that's true.
Depends on
That's
the
true.
channel.
Yeah,
I have my limits.
you have your
You know what I
limits.
mean? I do. I have my limits.
I think we all do.
I hate this mouse. I could
That's
smack
smart.
it up against a wall.
Is it wireless?
Mm-hmm.
You probably need a new battery.
Probably. It's
That's
new though. It's brand new.
But yeah, but they always give you a half-life battery. You know,
Do they?
like when you buy a mouse, and it's just like a camera. You'll buy a camera or a mouse, and they throw in the batteries with it. They're half-life. They last crap. You're better off just buying yourself some batteries. Yeah. So even though it's brand new, your battery's probably shit in the bed.
That's probably it. You're probably right.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Yep.
Yes, I got my name because I have a weird ability to make people say, "What the fuck?"
That's why Jenna uses Jenna Moon.
Yes. Jenna Moon.
Moon? Who you gonna moon?
I'm gonna moon y'all.
Oh shit.
Watch out.
I'm cold. A
Why?
Sonic iced
Sorry.
coffee. Oh my god, those are good.
And you have
The
a
Sonic
guy
ice
coming
coffee.
and fix your AC and you're cold today? Bad day to fix
Well,
your AC.
and it's our heater too, so there's that.
Oh.
But they do it in the spring and they do it in the fall. They check everything. They still haven't wrapped my pipes, and I have a leak in the ceiling in my hallway, a tiny little leak that is going to end up a big mold problem. And I'm going to fuss at that guy today because we showed it to him in the spring, and then there was an issue. They said, yeah, we need to wrap the pipes, and never came back out. Then something happened with the air conditioning. It wasn't, something was wrong. It's, it's all computer chip shit, whatever. So they had to come out and work on that. And I was like, well, yeah, y'all need to fix the leak. Oh, it's too hot. We'll have to do it in the fall. Well, okay, now it's fall. So when you come
Right.
to wrap the pipes, because come look at my ceiling, and I'm not doing a thing with it until they fix it. Why would I?
I don't blame
No.
you. I
Yep.
don't blame you. Remy, kids, I've had days like that. Thank God my kids are older now and I don't have to deal with that, but it's like they know. When you're stressed, they act up. When you're tired, they act up. When, they just can sense it. And it's like, really? Of all days?
Yeah.
Wait until they get older.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like they say they sense it. It's like the animals that sense the weak one, and so they pick on it. That's what it is. They sense your weakness, and they're like, "Yeah, today is the day to be a complete shithead."
Yep.
She doesn't have the strength to beat
Exactly.
me.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Oh yeah, I'm waiting for the entire air conditioning unit to just drop down into my hallway, Remy. And when that happens, there's going to be a big issue.
Where did Jenna go?
She's switching back to her computer, I think.
Oh, okay. That was quick. Now you see her, now you don't.
I'd have to
Yeah,
go back.
I got it down pat now.
Uh-huh.
I got it down pat now. I just switch
Now
it.
you do.
Yeah. And nobody even knows. I just disappear for a split second and then I'm back.
Right? That's it.
Yeah.
How do you
ring
do
the
that?
doorbell.
Basically, what you do is like I'm on my computer and then I'll turn on my phone and I'll go to StreamYard, so it'll bring me there. So before, you know how they like go in the back screen, I don't remove the one that I'm on my computer until I see the one from my phone come behind the screen, and then I pop up and add that one. That's it.
Oh,
And then I add it back because it looks like two Jenna Moons in the background. And
right.
and at first I removed me first, and then I couldn't remember which Jenna Moon I am. So that's when I got it all screwed up that day.
Multiple
So now I
personality
learned to
disorder.
wait. Yeah, now I learned to wait. So I can see myself in gray, and then I'll pop down and add the other one. Yeah.
I've been tested by Satan with schoolwork and my kid. Listen, she has crippling depression. Leave her alone.
I feel so bad for all the parents that are doing schoolwork with their children
I
because they
know.
didn't sign up to be teachers, And then when their kids have questions, they don't really know, they
They're
don't
not
know
a
how to
teacher.
answer it, or they're not a teacher.
Hmm.
And then the kid gets frustrated, and then the parent gets frustrated. I feel so bad for all these parents.
I
I
do
really
too.
do.
Yeah.
If I wanted to be a teacher, I'd have gone to school for that. Just saying.
Yeah.
They're not going to learn a whole lot of shit if they were at home with me having to be homeschooled.
Yeah.
They'd be learning some crazy stuff.
Oh God, I can imagine.
Can you imagine? Which we did. I mean, it's like every day when they would come home from school, they'd sit down at the kitchen table and I'd be getting supper ready. So we'd talk about their day. We would talk about their homework assignments. They'd ask me anything they wanted to, and I'd answer it, no matter how crazy the answer was. But yeah, that used to be like my favorite time of the day when they would be home.
Back in the day, they only had like one homeschool curriculum that you could get. And now they have so many homeschool curriculums. Like, I know a family that was looking into homeschooling now because of this virus, and they're just sick of it and blah, 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 and they are having a hard time on what curriculum they want to pick because some are really like school orientated, and then some are more like nature but you're still learning. There's so many different homeschool curriculums that you can pick from now. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Then the dogs, the phones, your oldest kid who's 50 what? Poor Eagle. Calgon, take me away.
There isn't enough Calgon to take it away.
I'll tell
Aw.
you, my kids, I went back to college. One of the reasons I went was for divorce, but the other reason, if I wasn't going to focus on that, was because my son was born with 4 different eye disorders in both eyes, and he was severely cross-eyed. And so when he was 13 months old, he had surgery on both eyes to straighten them and whatnot. And his vision, the brain starts shutting off one eye so that they don't have double vision. And the longer you let that happen, the more vision loss you have in that eye. So it was, really important that we hurried up and got the surgery as quick as we could. And we did. But he was still a little behind developmentally because of his vision. So when I went to school, part of the money that I took out on loans paid for them to go to preschool. But I picked a preschool that taught the Abeka program, which is phonetic reading. So you learned words based on phonics. You learned the sound of each letter and how they combined, not just sight reading, where you'd see the word the and you'd teach them that's the. They actually learned how to sound things out. So it made them better spellers, better readers. I know it did, because my best friend at the time, who's still a very good friend of mine, her children did not go to preschool. They started in kindergarten, and they started sight teaching them. And their homework in kindergarten was for the parent to read them a book. Well, I'd been reading books to my kids since they were born. But when they were in kindergarten, they were reading books to me. So,
Right.
any program that has that phonetic teaching, to me, is excellent. I just feel like they're better readers.
We love you too, Bailey.
Morning, Bailey.
Can you imagine when all these homeschool kids hit the job force?
I'm hoping Jesus comes back and takes me with him. Yeah. Before that happens, or they become politicians or presidents or congressmen or whatever, no, I'm going to have to be gone.
How I feel for a lot of the people nowadays. Like Turquoise said, I couldn't imagine back in the day when my kids were little, because she would want to jump off a bridge because she worked 2 jobs and had 2 kids alone. And there is a lot of single parents out there that are trying to work and homeschool their kids. I couldn't even imagine. Hey, Brian Clan.
Hey, Brian Clan. Good morning.
Hey, Brian Clan.
I think one of the nastiest things that we've done to our children, thanks George Bush, thanks a lot, buddy, was this standardized testing crap.
Yeah.
It's not designed to test the children's knowledge at all. It's designed to test if the teacher's doing their job.
Yeah.
Well, they're not doing their job, except they're teaching you how to pass a test.
Yeah, my son almost didn't graduate because he did we call it MCAS here. And your senior year, you have to pass the MCAS. Well, he missed it by 2 points. He almost didn't graduate. He's a straight A student, always got A's and B's, A's and B's all through all through school, A's and B's, but he was never good at tests. And he failed it by 2 points, and they had a remake right before graduation. And if he didn't pass, he was not getting his diploma. And he literally passed by a point. And that's what saved him from getting his diploma. And I'm like, how could an MCAS dictate whether my son gets a diploma or not? He has all his hours, because you have to go to school so much. He had all his hours. He got good grades, but you're basically going to hold his diploma over that curriculum test.
Right. And what's even crazier about it is it's designed to test whether or not the teacher is doing their job, but the kid gets punished, which makes no sense to me, first of all. Second of all, if you were my teacher, let's say my math teacher, who I couldn't stand, by the way, algebra, hated him. He's like my best friend on Facebook now. He responds to anything I put on Facebook. He has to respond to it. It's creeping me out just a little bit, but whatever. But if I hated your ass and I had to take that test for you to get a raise, you can bet your ass I'm going to flunk it on purpose. So, because that's what kind of kid I was, because I was a jerk like that. But it doesn't make any sense. It's like, why don't y'all make the teachers pass a test?
Right. Yep.
And it's not teaching them any of the things that they really need. It's just, they need to get rid of that. No child left behind. Need to be leaving some teachers behind. I'm just saying. And I feel for the teachers too, because in order to, succeed in their career, they have to teach a kid how to pass a test.
Yeah. And a lot of kids have that testing anxiety. I know both my kids did. It wasn't just my son. My daughter was the same way. You put a test in front of her, something about that word test she would draw a blank instantly.
I have horrible test anxiety. Mike said, testing's poorly designed. You can't you can't test a fish on how well to climb a rope. Exactly. Brilliant. Yes. Well said. I don't know, man. It's just we need to restructure some shit. In watching the hearing stuff, it's kind of funny to me that you have all these lawmakers. Okay, that's what Senate's supposed to be, and Congress in general. They're supposed to be writing laws that apply to us, and they're talking to this woman about how she's going to decide on whether or not the law is appropriate and constitutional. Well, if you're worried about your shit being torn apart because it's not constitutional and this judge gets to decide that, why don't you write better shit? I'm just saying. Start from day one writing something that is constitutional and put it forward, knowing that it's even if it does get into an appeal situation or go to the Supreme Court, you're good because it fits with the Constitution. I'm like, and she you can tell she's sitting there going like, but that's your job. But that's your job. Why don't you do a better job? But she can't actually say that without pissing a lot of people off. And it is very revealing how stupid our elected politicians are, because she's making them look really dumb.
Yeah, I agree. I feel bad just for, like I said, this world has gone crazy in a handbag, and are they ever is this corona ever going to go away? Are we ever going to go back to normal, or is this our new normal?
You better not be.
Is this really our new normal? I mean, because I don't want it to be our new normal.
You too, Turquoise. I know. It can't be, or I will lose my mind. What's left of it, anyway?
I agree. I will lose my mind too, because I don't do well with the mask. I follow the rules. Obviously, if I go into the stores and or out in public, I have my mask on, but it's uncomfortable. I don't know. I'm not a mask person. I don't want to have to wear a mask for the rest of my life. And then I don't want, I see so many families that have sick family members and they can't even be together, at times when they're in the hospital, or a family that have family in nursing homes. They can't even just go and visit them like they want to. Like, I don't
Yeah.
want this to be the new norm.
Well, now the World Health Organization is saying that, all that wasn't necessary. Really? Okay. So maybe President Trump was right when he said this really isn't necessary. Yeah, now all of a sudden it wasn't really necessary. Okay.
Right.
But y'all believe in the science. Let's see how many people who've been screaming, believe in the science. Let's see how they feel about it now. Just
Right.
pointing that out.
Mhm.
I don't know. And Mike, people who do thumbs down are really cute because it still counts. It doesn't count in the algorithm as a bad thing. It counts as interaction. So they're stupid.
Because I always tell them, they can give me thumbs up or a thumbs down. I don't really care. So I guess today they decided just to give me all thumbs down. But it's okay. I know we are doing a fabulous show, Mike.
We're
How
awesome.
many thumbs down did I get? I don't even.
It's
I haven't
all the
even.
same in the algorithm.
That's right.
It really is. It really is. That's what I
That's
don't
why.
care.
They're watching. Thank you, assholes.
Yep.
We love you. Mean it.
Yeah, love you.
Lurking. Looking and lurking.
Thank you. Thank you for the
Lurking,
love.
you're lurking.
LaDonna wants to reset the matrix. She just, everybody visualize a world with no mask and no COVID. Go. Okay, good. Glad you're all on board. Everyone just refuses to wear a mask. Yeah, I went to like an area of Houston, kind of north of Houston, whatever.
Hello?
Where did you go?
She just kind of dropped off.
She did. Jenna Moon, not everyone will love us, as not everyone has great taste. Well said, Bailey.
Exactly.
I don't know if her headphones died or not. I don't know where she went.
Know.
She was in the middle of a sentence.
I know.
I thought it was
She
me.
did that
I was
last
like,
night too. I think she lost her internet, and we were in a Discord call, and all of a sudden she was gone.
that fabulous AT&T that Mike got her. She loves that. Yeah. Oh, she's really gone now.
What happened?
Yeah, she must have, I don't know. She even dropped off. She must have lost Wi-Fi.
I don't know. She's typing something. Oh, her electricity just went off.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
That
Damn.
stinks.
Oh, that's happened to me too.
Oh no.
Oh, you still have me.
Uh-huh.
I'm still asking myself why I got up at 5:30 this morning.
I know. And it's so funny because ever since I've started doing these Wednesdays, you have not slept in once.
No, I think it's because I'm so used to getting up early in the morning. You know what I mean? Like I can't sleep in, even on the weekends. I think one day, it was either Saturday or Sunday, I slept till 8, and that's like sleeping in for me.
Yeah.
But usually, I'm up, and I was sick all night last night, so that
Well,
was
I
not a
see
good
a
thing.
nap in your future today.
Well, I'm going to take, after we get off here, I'm going to take a hot bath and then just lay down and relax and probably watch some Netflix or talk to you girls like we always do every day.
I got to get my stuff in the crock pots for supper tonight.
What are you making?
I can't say because Samara's in here. Potatoes and carrots.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what I'm having. I'm having potatoes.
You can tell me in private chat.
Yeah. I'm on my phone, so it won't let me type. Maybe in
Oh,
private.
okay.
Again. Hold on. It might let me type.
Yes, we're very
It will.
mindful of Samara's feelings in here.
Yes, we are. Because we love Samara.
Yes, we do. She's our girl. We don't enjoy seeing her get hurt.
I just typed in private chat what I'm making
Oh,
with my
okay.
potatoes and carrots.
Okay.
I do this every Wednesday, Mike. Yep, every Wednesday
Oh,
morning. Oh, see, now I lost Carla. She pushed the wrong button. But yes, I do this every Wednesday, and then Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, everybody's over at Carla's in the morning. So if you have not subbed to Carla, one of the girls can probably put her link in the chat. But pretty much we do this, what we're doing now, we do on Carla's in the morning. Oh, there she is.
I always do that when I go into private chat. I hit the back space, but go back, and that takes me out of StreamYards instead of hitting the X. I always do
Mhm.
that. I even do it on my own panel. I'm
I,
like,
it,
me.
I do it all the time too. On my phone, it's crazy. You push one button. Thank you, Samara. Bailey, I do have an air fryer and I love my air fryer.
I love
Love
my
it.
air
But
fryer
I
too.
but I do not have an Instapot. And I've heard so
Oh, I
many good
love it.
things about an Instapot, but I've never had one. And I actually have it on my list for Christmas this year that
It's not that
hopefully my
expensive,
husband gets me.
and I use it all the time. That chili I
Yeah.
made the other day, uh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I made it in my Instant Pot, and it turned out
See,
really
my
good.
air fryer is a Ninja air fryer. So it does air fry, it roasts, it reheats, and dehydrates. So that's
Oh,
what my air fryer does. But I've never had an Instapot. Hey, Lufa, good morning.
Lufa! Hi,
I heard you
sweetie.
this morning for a minute
She
on
was on
Save
Robbie's this
Robinson.
morning.
Yep, I heard it
Yeah,
for a minute.
I love Lufa. We love you, Lufa. Mean it,
Yeah,
girlfriend.
I've just heard a lot of good things about an Instapot.
Yeah,
Some people like it, some
I have
people don't.
nothing bad to say about it. It's great for if you like boiled eggs. My husband loves boiled eggs. You can make like a dozen eggs at once for, in 6 minutes. And it's just, I think it's the greatest invention, to be honest with you. I don't know what I'd do without it. I use it more than I use my microwave, if that makes any sense. You're fucked
Oh,
up?
really?
Oh, shit. How come?
What did I miss?
Lufa said she's fucked up.
Oh, because she's been up all night.
You never sleep, girlfriend. Oh, I love
Ooh,
you too, Lufa.
cheesecake. That sounds really good.
That's another thing he brought home from Olive Garden. He brought a piece of cheesecake and tiramisu.
My
And the
husband
tiramisu was
loves cheesecake, but I've never done pumpkin. Bailey, you'll have to put the recipe in Discord. I would love that recipe.
pumpkin cheesecake.
Yeah.
I made it once.
Mhm.
It's really, really, really good. If you like cheesecake, you'll love pumpkin
My
cheesecake.
husband loves cheesecake. Loves cheesecake.
Oh, it's so good. It is so good.
Oh, Mike tried fajitas in there and it was gross, to be honest. All the vegetables turned out soggy and gross. Oh,
What did he try
oh,
to do?
thank you, Bailey.
Fajitas.
The
Yeah, I
fajitas
don't
in
think
the
there's certain things
Instapot.
you can't do in the Instapot. Yeah. But like for steaming and stuff, it's good. It's really good. I use it mostly for steaming and doing my boiled eggs. Sorry, Samara. Sorry. I'm sorry, darling.
Oh, I'm sure she covered her ears. She probably left for a split second, like, la da la da da. They're talking about food. I'm leaving for a minute.
Yeah. I try to be mindful of her.
I do too. That's why when you asked, I was like, potatoes and carrots. That's what I'm making. Potatoes and
Yeah,
carrots.
you're my homie, Lufa. You are my homie. Homie girl.
Oh, and the recipe even came.
With
Yes,
what?
we're done, Samara. We're done. We're over food.
Yeah, we're talking about pumpkin pie and stuff.
Yeah. Pumpkin cheesecake.
Pumpkin cheesecake.
Sounds so good.
Yeah, it
I
does.
also made a chewy gingerbread and a pecan tart. Ooh, that sounds good
Yeah.
too.
Well, I had my husband brought home 2 desserts. He brought home tiramisu and cheesecake. And I haven't eaten the cheesecake yet, but I did eat this tiramisu. But oh
Mike,
man.
we just try not to mention any meat. That's what we try to keep away,
Samara
just because we love Samara, and Samara is a
is a
vegetarian,
vegan.
is a vegan. Vegan, yes, she's
Yeah,
a vegan.
she's more than a vegetarian. She's a vegan.
Yeah,
So
she's a vegan. So we
we
just
try
try
not.
to be mindful of that. But she gets it at the same time, you know.
Yeah.
So if it's a conversation, you know, she's not saying don't do it, you know, she'll step out or whatever, but we do try to be mindful just because we love her.
Yeah. It's just a matter of being respectful.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we love her and respect her.
Yes.
That's all.
It is nice. Yeah. And like I said, she understands it at the same time, and she'll just step out for a minute. That's like when she just came in and asked, "Are you guys done yet?"
I remember we were talking about something in Discord the other day, and she was telling me about how smart pigs are. Oh no, it was turkeys and chickens. Oh, Samara, you have to come up and tell us how they remember and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh my God, that makes
Yeah.
me so sad.
It does make me
It
sad.
does. It makes me sad because they're like smart. Like you
Mhm.
always think of chicken as these mindful little critters that, don't have that, but they remember faces. They remember, what
Right.
is
They're
it they
just like
remember?
dogs and cats, you know? They're kind of like that. They warm up. If you have people that have chickens or turkeys on their farm, you know, they know who their owner is and they go to them and they follow them around, kind of like a duck does too, you know?
It kind of made me really sad when she was telling me about it. Like, I think it was turkeys and chickens we were talking about.
Mike,
And
eek, I'm a
yeah.
farmer and a
And I'm like,
rancher.
that makes me so sad. They know, like, they recognize faces and stuff. So I'm thinking to myself,
Lufa,
oh,
yeah. Lufa Nanya was here this morning, but she had to go. She had to go grocery shopping. So she
yeah.
jumped on. And Miss
Jumped
D
in
was here this morning, but Miss D lost
for
electricity.
electricity.
So, and we're not, oh, somebody's here.
Who's there?
I think that's misdemeanor. I think. I'll have my finger on the trigger. Oh, it is.
It's
Oh,
me.
it is you.
But
What
if you
But you
happened?
had your name as the magical one or something, magical something. I was like, I don't know who
the
that is.
magical Merkin.
Oh, the magical Merkin.
Correct.
And here we go again. Day 3.
Day 3. So yeah, I put it in. I thought I'd put it. I don't know where I put it.
That's
Anyway.
true, Barry. Ranchers and farmers. That is a hard job. You know, even if people disagree with it, it is a hard job. You know, they get up every morning at the crack of dawn and they don't end until dinner time. You know, they take their little nap at lunchtime, but it is a hard job for sure.
Uh-oh.
So you lost electricity there, sweet one?
I'm like sitting here just to talking away, and boom, everything went
Yeah.
black. I'm
You
like,
were in dead sentence. And
I
we were
know.
like, where did she go? She
Hey,
was right in
Lisa.
the middle of her sentence.
Yep. Yeah, it just went out. It's crazy. Crazy. And like, I don't know. My mom got a text and says, oh, heads up, there's a power outage at insert my address. And I'm like, oh, so they tell you, they don't tell me I live here. Whatever. But, I don't know. It's weird because I called her to get the name of or the number for the energy company to let them know that we had an outage or whatever. Because I couldn't even get my phone. It's like I got one message off to Discord to let y'all know my lights had gone out. And then after that, when I went in to go and do a Google search for the number for the energy company, it wouldn't connect. And I wasn't even connected to my router. I had specifically gone and taken it off of that. So it should have just been working off a tower. And I'm like, it wouldn't even connect. I'm like, oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me. I'm gonna have to drive to Mother's. Okay, I have an iPhone question. You ready?
Yep.
Okay. My mother calls me from her ancient, I think, S6 iPhone, and it will go straight to my voicemail. She cannot leave me a voicemail. It doesn't ever connect to do that. My voicemail's not full. And she can text me. My phone does not show any calls that she's placed in the last few days from her cell phone to my cell phone. She has an iPhone. I have a Samsung. She can call.
You undo your phone number, like take it out of the contacts,
Yeah.
and add you to her contacts.
Okay.
To try that first to see if that works.
Or she's been calling the wrong number all along.
No, because she played it for me the other day. It played my message on my answer machine.
Okay.
So that's what I'll do. I'll do that and see if maybe something's amiss. But you know what? It did it to my husband's phone too.
Yeah.
Damn iPhone.
You would have them just uninstall your name and phone number and then reinstall it and see if that works. If that doesn't work, then I'll let you know the next step. Because I need to get up. Because she's an Android 6, so.
I'm sorry, Luther.
What's the matter?
She said, I wish my mother would give a fuck about me.
Good morning, JoJo. How is JoJo this morning?
Morning, JoJo.
Good.
And I'm sorry,
Joe.
I wish I could find a happy medium with mothers. I mean, they either don't care anything about you or they care way too much about you. There has to be somewhere a mother in the middle. Just saying. Because mine lives pretty much up my ass. I gave up and disowned her. Yeah. I did that once and then I moved back home. Ugh.
Yeah, but your mom does care about you. Come on.
Yeah, too much. Too much. She needs to know every detail of my life. And I'm like, boundaries. Boundaries.
But how do you criticize someone if you don't know every detail of their life?
I don't know. I mean, I wish she would make shit up. Well, she does, actually. You know, my 8-year-old thug friends that robbed our house.
Yeah.
Like, you would think she would know better, but yeah. The magical middle mother. That's what I need. A triple M. Yep.
Well, ladies, I think I'm going to go take a nice, hot, steaming bath.
That does sound good.
And see if it makes my tummy feel better.
You have to get well. Do you have leftovers from last night? Are you going to eat them?
No, yes, there's leftovers from last night. And no, I'm not going to eat them. Are you kidding me? I can't even look at them right now to throw them out. I actually didn't eat the salad. So the salad isn't what made me sick, but the other stuff did. So
wow.
I'm not going to say what it is, but maybe it's karma.
Right.
But anyways,
Right.
Jenna, nice stream. Everybody in chat, have a great day. I love you all for coming in here. And thank you. Thank you for supporting Jenna. She's a great girl. Has a great channel, does great crime, and
She's a criminal. She is a criminal.
yeah, she is a criminal. Like misdemeanor is.
Just gonna put that out there.
We are her thug friends.
We are her thug friends. Yeah.
We are her thug friends from.
I met them while I was incarcerated, you know. Yeah.
We bailed her out. We sprung her. We sprung her.
We hooked up in the joint.
Her.
We got matching tattoos. It's great.
Yeah.
You should try it.
Yeah.
Teardrop tattoo going from my eye.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stay on pretty much. I've been on 2.5 hours, and I have to get this crock pot ready, and I gotta wait for a phone call. So I think I'm gonna jump off as well.
All right, guys.
All right.
All right.
See y'all around the tubes.
Hi. Bye. Love you guys. Mean it.
Bye, guys.
All right, Jenna.
All right.
Love you.
I love you too. I'll see you in Discord. Bye.
Okay.
All right, everybody. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you could hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down, either one, you know I love them both. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. I will not be going live tonight. I don't know if I will be live tomorrow. It all depends, but I will definitely keep you all updated as much as I can. Again, everybody enjoy the rest of your day. I love you all. Everybody stay healthy, stay happy, and stay you. I'll talk to you all later. Bye.